Who's on first? Who said they were hoping they could stay up?
Matt Japes.
Oh, I don't know him.
It's American Roast Squirts.
Oh, okay.
We're going to jump in. I'm going to say something funny.
There's nobody on there yet, so don't. Boom, Ruben.
Oops. All right, you ready? 3. Oh, no, I'm not on the fucking...
Are you recording at this time?
We were already on the main show anyway.
Oh, we were talking and they heard us?
Yeah.
When I said, Ruben, boom.
We're good.
Okay,
Fucking
so hello,
boom, boom.
hello.
You know what?
I heard the burp. That's hilarious. See, you told me I wasn't on and I burped. I was Greg.
My bad. Whatever. I was trying to get some cameras going, and then this is why we need a goddamn
or maybe
producer.
Why you shouldn't start drinking at 3. He's spring break drinking.
Not.
You're spring break drinking because everyone around us started spring breaking this afternoon.
Ruben, we love you. And we love you even more because every podcast, you're always the first one. So
Usually,
I think you need a
Caleb, welcome.
You need coin of some sort.
A coin?
Like a trinket of some sort.
I know what you're talking about.
Ruben, do me a favor. Send me your address. I'm going to send you a shirt. We've got shirts. I'm going to send you a Bar is Open shirt. The bar is open. You have a big ass hair over there. Is that a hair or a spider web?
It's a hair.
I'm going to send you a shirt. DM me and I'll send you a shirt, dude. You know what?
Come on.
Actually, the first 3 people, Caleb, Ruben, and DJ, send me your addresses. I'm going to send you guys a shirt. Send me your sizes that you need. If we have them still, I think we still have them in supply, but I'll figure it out otherwise. But send me your
Katie,
your
first
addresses.
time here.
Katie,
KDA,
first timer.
Do you know KDA?
I don't know KDA, but
how does KDA know us?
I don't know, but it's awesome. And
Bill,
thank you for joining
I was thinking
us.
about you today, Bill.
Howdy, Bill from the Nooner Nation podcast.
Howdy.
So tonight, welcome to the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is.
You almost went. I'm Beth, and that's Greg. Huh? I'm Beth.
I am Beth, and that is Greg.
Yeah.
Her penis is bigger than mine.
Do you really want to?
So, Katie, if you've never heard this show before, hopefully you have at some point.
We're kind of obnoxious.
We're obnoxious.
It's a whiskey night, so we get really obnoxious. Katie is preparing for 6 inches of snow. Wow, Katie, where are you at?
Yeah.
It's pretty damn cold here. We just don't have any moisture. So
real quick. So if you're on the Facebook side of it, totally cool. We'll chime in. We'll see everything. Oh no, she's actually, it looked like you were over on the Facebook side. But if you are on the Facebook side, switch over to the YouTube side. I dropped the channel in like all of
the link in
link and everything.
Message on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook. You can jump over to the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg on YouTube, and you can jump into the chats. The chats are the bomb, dude. So go over there, do that
right here that I can now.
Katie,
see.
where are you at if you're getting ready to
someplace with 6 inches of snow
in fucking March?
Yeah. So this is the first time we are going to go below freezing since I think 2006.
No, we were below freezing.
No, in March.
Oh, in March.
In March. Sorry, let me clarify. In March, the Farmer's Almanac did say it was going to be a very cold winter.
Texas sucks a big bunch of dicks right now.
Waiting with moist anticipation. I
night,
already like her.
Last night, I was outside bringing the dogs out. I was in fucking shorts and a t-shirt.
Greg's going to be dramatic and become a girl.
Woke up this morning and it's rainy and
it wasn't rainy. It was already done raining.
Fucking shitty.
It was cold.
I
woke up and said,
still got a nice coffee though.
I woke up and said, when did we move to Boston?
No, you said Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
You're in upstate New York? Nice. Well, thanks for joining in. You guys, Barfly.
I've been in upstate New York before. Lake George, New York. So beautiful. I had no idea that New York could be like that. I think I was 16.
So what we do on Fridays is we do Beth's whiskey review. We're going to kick that off pretty quick here. And you know what?
You're like pushing this button along.
Well, no, the only reason is we have to, Beth's already had a whiskey. I've had a couple whiskeys.
I blame that whiskey on
a couple
you.
beers. She's had
I've had one beer.
a White Claw.
And I want White Claw.
So we gotta manage so that we can actually speak through the remainder of the show.
Don't drag me into your world.
Michter's.
What is that?
Michter's Kentucky Straight Bourbon.
Okay, so
whiskey.
how did you pick this one?
I went over to the other liquor store.
The one by HEB?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ran into HEB, and then I was like,
Gravy, how much was that bottle of whiskey then?
$50.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Probably like
right.
30 bucks.
It's a nice bottle of whiskey.
It is very brown.
So it's Michter's small batch, established in 1753.
Hey, I'm watching a show that's never mind. Yeah, it is 17 something, but not 53. It's
So
1746.
distilled in small batch according to the Michter's pre-Revolutionary War quality standards dating back to 1753. It's a 94 proof. I was looking for it. I didn't have time to look up all the
You didn't look at the
tasting
notes? You're fired.
But it says, we are proud to offer you our small batch bourbon. Michter's tradition hailing from one of America's first whiskey distillers.
Just drink the whiskey to warm you up. Nico,
The bourbon is made from the highest quality American corn and matured to the peak of perfection.
It's going to be 34 degrees tomorrow in Florida. Where in Florida? Do you have to, are you Caleb, are you going to have to watch out for falling iguanas? Or
No, it's not freezing.
34. Anything below 40, they start falling out of the fucking trees, dude. It was Tampa,
Sarah said, I can't stay to watch, but I wanted to give you a shout out to Beth for being my hall pass. And it's also American Russellsworth. Oh, shit. It's Matt's birthday.
I love you, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, why can't you stay? Come on.
Happy birthday.
If it's because you have kids, just hide yourself in the bathroom. I think that's what most parents do. What?
Maybe it's bedtime.
Stop it. It's
Friday. It is Friday.
It's Friday. Sarah, are you at the bar already? Come on.
I love Sarah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Glug. 3 fingers.
I gotta do that again.
You're going to give me way more than 3 fingers. You can't hear it.
I'm trying to get the audio on it as I break my mic.
I thought you spilled the whiskey. I got scared. I wasn't caring about the mic. I was caring about the whiskey.
We're just going to do a
North
little.
of Tampa. No iguanas up there. Dang it.
No iguanas.
Sarah said, okay.
Come on, kiddo.
She'll stay.
Go get yourself a drink.
Thank you, Sarah. Stay as long as you can.
Stay as long as you
like. We'd love
like.
to have you.
We love to have you.
I need one more cube.
Okay. So go out real quick.
Very specific
Go out
about my
to
whiskey needs.
all of the places where you can follow
Ooh,
us.
Smells good.
Subscribe, hit the.
Katie said she's never up this late. So we really have to have this conversation.
All right. So why aren't you guys up this late? It's a fucking Friday night.
Maybe she has to work tomorrow.
No, that's what I want to know. I'm curious because we've done a 9 o'clock show. We're coming up on 2 years now.
Well, we used to do it on Saturdays.
To turn on the flamingo. Turn on the flamingo. We're coming up on 2 years. We're coming up on 200 episodes.
We used to do it on Saturdays, and I don't remember what time we did it on Saturdays.
We did it at the same time, 9 o'clock. We've always done it at 9 o'clock.
But here's the thing. A lot of people get up early. These people are early risers. So even though that's Friday, they still got up. I mean, Bill probably got up at 4:30.
Yeah, so question is to everybody else, is Saturday easier again?
I don't want to do Saturdays.
It was easier for us.
But we never got to go on dates.
We could go on dates on Friday. The problem is
won't do it.
Always tired.
We hang out with friends on Friday.
You're always tired. Like,
No.
I'm sleepy.
No, that's not even
We don't
close.
go out on Saturday nights anymore.
Yes, we do. We go on dates for dinner and drinks. So you posted it last Saturday. We were on a date. You're gonna make yourself a liar on the show tonight?
We went out to. No, you're right. We did go out. We did.
We were home by 8 because you had a date with Bill and people.
What do you guys like to watch? Like Fridays are pretty busy with podcasts and stuff.
Yeah,
Does anybody
W.
actually watch TV anymore, or is it all podcasts? I don't know.
Okay, the
Love
dirty
your
side of my
earrings.
mind giggled. whenever you
ALW said, "I love your earrings."
early riser. Oh, Richard, that's why when I write my sexy book,
Caleb said, "Just north of Tampa, no iguanas."
You
said
are
that,
behind.
Sarah. Okay.
But Ruben said he giggled when I said early riser.
All
Oh,
right,
I gotta
cheers.
taste it. Cheers. All right.
Okay, so
We're gonna reel it in.
It's a little. It's not.
Smells
it's
good.
a 90 proof, 94 proof, something like that. It's 45.7, so 90, right at 91.2% alcohol, or proof rather.
It's definitely stronger
It's
than
got
my
a
80%.
good flavor though.
It has really good flavor. I have to get past that little. It's strong for me. Because I'm an 80%er. We figured that out. But no, it's fine. No. I'm just saying.
So I know that. And I know that. But the vast majority of that's like a really low end.
Baby, I'm picking up what you're putting down. But I always have to get that first sip. I have to get past that. That's why I always like to take 2 or 3. I love Katie.
Bill said,
wait, 3:30 p.m. or 3:30 a.m.? She said, I give myself a proper wake and bake every morning. I naturally wake up at 3:30. I'm assuming she means 3:30 a.m.
Yeah. No,
I'm assuming.
Like 3:30 in the afternoon. I mean, because that's normal.
Stacy says, howdy. I love her.
And Bill said, Mrs. S and I are watching together. So it's awesome. A.M. Katie, you're going to get up at fucking 3:30 in the morning tomorrow?
That's just what time her body gets up at.
We've got some stories to talk
about.
through.
It's 10 o'clock in New York, right? God, that's like a handful of hours. That's like 5 hours from now.
Are you going to get up that early tomorrow? Or is that just like a Monday through Friday thing?
She said that's a...
It's an everyday thing?
Proper wake. Yeah, naturally wake up at 3:30.
So she wakes and bakes at 3:30 in the morning.
She just wakes up. Like you wake up at noon on Saturdays, she wakes up at 3:30 a.m.
She's already had a whole day.
Yeah.
I'm 45 years old. I can't do that.
Hashtag goals.
But then again, I stay up till like 1 or 2.
Yeah, 2:30 usually.
Yeah. So I don't
watch the woods come alive.
So,
that's gotta be awesome. She watches the woods come alive every morning. She has her.
That is an amazing way to live life. Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's
I agree.
pretty. She's one with nature in the morning.
Yeah.
While you are.
I like to watch the world go to sleep.
You like to watch the sunset.
I absolutely do. I love watching the world.
Ruben retracted. Was it that good, Ruben? She doesn't work till 8, so she really gets to.
Oh,
now, if I was Katie,
good God.
And I got up that early, I would.
You're better than fucking what's his name? The fucking Navy SEAL guy
who wakes up before 9 a.m. on Saturday. Amen, Sarah. That's my get up time.
What's his name? Jocko. You're better than Jocko. You need to start taking a picture of your watch, literally black and white. Take a picture of it and fucking tag Jocko in it.
Be like,
"What's up, bitch?" and just call him out. And throw that shit on Twitter.
So if I woke up, I mean, I would like
to. So Jocko. There you go.
One of my besties and my next door neighbor started working. Started getting up at 5:30 in the morning and getting her workouts done in the morning.
Yeah. I understand.
And I strive for that, knowing that we have goals we know we're never gonna reach, but we're gonna keep trying.
So my goal is to get up on the weekend. Some days I love getting up early. Some days I love fucking sleeping.
Depends on how much the dogs and your wife bug you.
Yeah. If you're really bugging me, I'm sleeping till fucking noon because I'll just ignore all of
the dogs start licking you.
Oh, that kind of bullshit. Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to get coffee.
Yeah.
Dogs don't get.
But you're still up.
Dogs don't get to go for a ride on those days because I'm like, I'm going to murder everyone. Which brings me back to Grumpy Beth.
Oh.
And Beth's whiskey review. So let's cover Beth's whiskey review because we want to cover that pretty quick here.
Alrighty. See, I told you not to give me whiskey before the show.
Whiskey Cam. Okay. Beth's Whiskey Cam, brought to you by Beth's Whiskey Cam. And the bar is open with Beth and Greg. What do you think?
It's peppery. Smells amazing.
We definitely need some additional artwork around you. Just look at the...
Oh.
You're like, what?
No, I was looking what's behind me. So you can only see my Goddard.
Yeah.
My prized art piece. An only piece of the flag.
Yeah.
I think I need stuff down here now.
We're going to definitely have to figure that out. So go on. So
let's go backwards.
Let's go over. What are your tasting notes, Castro?
Peppers
and salts and stuff.
I feel like it might have a little caramel.
Yep. Probably. What's today? 311? 310?
Yep. It is strong.
311's a band, you know. What happened to them?
It is strong.
It's a little more flavorful than you probably like, but it's not bad. It doesn't have a bad taste.
It's not like last week's shit that is now made it to the top shelf and will sit there forever.
Yeah, Bourbon was a little strong for you. I agree, but this is way different because that was.
Oh, you've never noticed my pistol? This is my dad's service weapon.
Yep.
So he gave it to me.
Yeah, so that's his carry gun that he had plated in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, what do you think, honey? What do you think?
I'm gonna go with
It's definitely from what I can tell from yours.
5.2.
I was gonna say it's over a 5.
5.2.
5.2. I'd agree with that. I was gonna say it's over a 5 for you. So Michter's small batch bourbon. So you gotta keep in mind her top is the we're out of it.
We're out of it.
Angel's Envy, which is a 7.
Angel's Envy. What was my Yellow Rose though? My Yellow Rose is pretty high too.
Basil Hayden was a 6.9. I think Basil Hayden was the next.
Where's my Yellow Rose?
Glenlivet, Founders River 6.9. I'm looking for Yellow Rose. 4 Roses 5.3. Yellow Rose 6.4. So
now though, here's the thing. So it's 6.4, but now I love it. Like if I'm just gonna have a glass of whiskey at home,
yeah,
that's my whiskey of choice. But we don't have any, babe. You're not taking care of me.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
When I'm spending $50 a week on whiskey, and then all your friends come over to drink
Nico
it.
said, my friends, I don't pull my shit out. That's you.
I'm pulling my shit out.
You pull your shit out. You pull my shit out with your friends. That's unfortunate. Nico says, and you might know the answer to this. How many dealers did Beth's dad smoke with that piece? Did he kill anyone with that? Does my dad kill people?
He doesn't. Before? He's never talked about
He's never talked about killing anyone. I'm sure he shot people.
No, I don't know.
He's been in shootouts.
No, I'm certain he's been in.
We know he's been in shootouts.
So, all right. So you have a question about that? The whole reason, one of the whole reasons I started this whole podcast to get all the cameras and everything was simply to interview her dad. I did 4 episodes.
Well, explain why. Because my dad has had
an incredible life. Yeah.
And an author was writing a book about him, and for some reason she lost funding and didn't finish the book. So you felt like there needed to be historical
for his family. The guy's had an insane life. He was a Marine. Grew up down in South Texas.
He said if he hadn't met my mom, he would end up in jail.
Became in
Brownsville,
the
Texas.
Marines.
Yep. He was an MP in the Marines.
Yep. Then became customs agent. After
a police officer,
customs agent. Became one of the first DEA agents ever. So you're talking like Donnie Brasco shit. And I've got a picture. I don't share it very often.
He does.
But if you're interested, I share it with
And I think
people.
I've shared before. My dad would, so as
insane
an undercover agent, when they would confiscate shit, like cars, they could use it.
Her dad is still with us. He's going to be 87 next month.
On the 17th. This month. On the 17th. Yeah, next week.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. But he would get dressed for work, and he would want to drop me off at high school when I didn't have my license yet. In that fucking Camaro that he had that was so, even in the 80s, it was cheesy.
Okay. So I did 4 episodes with him that are under the bar is open last call.
He is the man.
And that was the whole principle of me, or the purpose. I mean, we wanted to talk and I was kind of interested and we'd already done a couple things, but starting to buy some stuff. Go back. It's the bar is open last call with Albert Castro.
I know my dad tells good stories because you and everybody that comes around him will listen to those same damn stories that I'm like, yep, I'm not listening again. I've heard them 100 times.
It literally is like he's been in shootouts. He's had people, their heads blown off next to him. He's had to watch people die because he was an undercover DEA agent in the 70s and 80s.
Drugs are bad.
So just go back, listen to those.
Sarah. I'm 100%
and then
with
if
you.
you're interested, I can do a premiere on it. I can always throw him up on a premiere, and because that was 2.5 years ago. Or 2 years ago.
I love him. He's
so we could always throw him a premiere and throw him up on the TV and have him come over and watch him and live stream.
That'd be funny. And we could have my brothers over too. That'd be awesome. So here's the thing. Like, my dad, obviously, I mean,
he's a hero of the family.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing.
Anybody, my nephew Jake, who's a Marine, is because he wanted to be like my dad. My nephew Nick,
and he's legitimately the best guy on the planet.
You got a good heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he says inappropriate stuff that I'm like, dink, don't say that in public, Dad.
You're like, but he's old as shit, so you get to get away with that. Us old as shit, we don't really get, but he gets it.
Well, it's a different generation too.
Fun.
But yeah, he's a good guy. Greg had big shoes to fill.
Fuck yeah.
He did quite well. I did quite well. You did quite well.
I
got lucky.
I always strive. It's like you always strive to be like.
Well, I think I even told you when we first started dating, I was like, you're right. The things you say sometimes remind me very much of my dad, but you're a white boy. That's kind of funny. Because my dad can be very machismo sometimes. And I'm like, you realize it's 2022, Dad.
He doesn't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't. If you like,
he's a dad that loads a gun and fucking cleans his gun when, like, legit.
No, but I'm talking about for a little girl. I think when I was working for USAA, I had a Secret Service agent that I worked with for like 3 weeks. And he tried to recruit me to be a recruiter for that. He's like, I think you just.
And your dad said,
my
no.
dad's like, first of all, he just wants to sleep with you. And second of all, if you're going to go into government agency, it's not going to be the Secret Service or the FBI because they're pansies. You're going to go DEA, but the world isn't made for women in law enforcement. I was like, excuse me?
You would have been I think you would have been great in that because you're an asshole sometimes. You have your dad's machismo. Is that the same? I don't know. Is that the same? I don't know.
O is male, I is female.
Whatever.
I could be a smart ass is what you're saying?
You got your dad's cojones.
I do. Not always at the best times.
You don't actually have cojones, but you've got the same thing.
Yeah.
What's up, Davey? How you doing, man? We're talking cojones.
But
is it supposed to hurt to pee? I don't know.
What?
Huh?
What?
I'm just kidding. It itches once in a while.
You guys just
but nonetheless,
Greg started drinking with our neighbors at 3:00. The boys started drinking at 3:00.
Go out to the basically it's like the playlist.
Anyways, I'm tooting my dad's horn, but I can go out, love him,
and you can find there's 4 episodes I did. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and we sat down, we talked.
You did all right.
We talked for an hour ahead of time, and these are stories. So we picked and choose. He's got so many fucking stories.
Do you think that you should do some other ones then with some other stories?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably.
You could record them and then decide if you like them or don't like them and put them.
I don't care. I'd put everything out as long as he's good.
I love neighbors
stories, and it's one of those things where
his stories now that he's older aren't as good as they used to be because
he can't
his memory.
He can't embellish not embellish, but he can't
recall some of the stuff because if you think about when he told you stories when we first started dating in Phoenix, 17 years ago? I mean, 17 years later, he is lucky that he remembers our names some days. I'm kidding. He's very with it, but he's definitely getting old, which we have this conversation every time my dad leaves. I'm like, God, I really want to live to be 101.
He's living here. He'll be on the, he'll be standing there and we'll get him stuffed.
You're going to just put his little walker with his feet right there. And
no, we're just going to switch him out with that.
That's creepy.
Well, you know, I mean, we can.
Why don't we just take a picture of him and we'll get a cutout made of him? We don't really have to have him because he wants to be cremated with my mom.
His picture. I've got his picture. I've got a picture from where he's like, because he was undercover.
Yeah.
And he's like looking at the camera and it's black and white. I'm going to get one of those made of him and you guys.
You can't stuff him because he wants to be cremated so he can be with my mom's.
God damn it. Come on, Albert. Be a team sport.
You're such an asshole. Anyways, so I want to live to be 101, but I have to figure out how to be healthy because my dad.
He's had open heart surgery.
He's had
the most stress.
I mean,
I think maybe your
the surgery for to make his pancreas better.
Genetics, as long as like you didn't get your mom's genes.
I did not. I'm totally 100%.
Right. So as long as you didn't get your mom's, your dad he smoked like 90 packs of cigarettes a day.
He quit working out.
But he's still going to be 87 next week.
But 87 and 101 that's like,
dude. But he had open heart fucking surgery
a long time ago.
I know, but
that's
he smoked a million cigarettes.
That's why he's still alive because he had.
So now we get you tuned up in at like 68.
I'm not going to need open
75.
Heart surgery.
Get open heart surgery. You're going to live for another 40 years.
Funeral. You're right. He's a. Sarah said, tough motherfucker.
He's a tough motherfucker.
Except if you have a needle in your hand.
Oh, no.
You
want to hear a story? Real quick story.
Hates needles.
I met him, and I talked about this. I've talked about this several times. Funny fucking story. So this guy Beth and I started dating.
Very casually.
Casually, right? You were going through a divorce. And so you were a little ways into your divorce, quite a bit.
I was like a month out from picking.
But we happened to live down the street from each other, and we were hanging out. Kind of casually
same friends,
dating.
yeah.
And funny fucking part, right? So her dad got injured.
Which, because when my parents were coming for the first time, I told you, I had no offense, but I don't want you to meet them.
Right, I was going to give that part. So she's like, yeah, I don't want you to meet my parents. And I'm like, cool, whatever.
Yes,
I live like a mile away, right?
Yeah.
And so her dad, they get to the house.
They had not told me.
Your place.
Yeah, they had not told me there was an incident.
Right. They get to hear her place. They're bringing her dogs, her grill, some other
an outdoor
bigger
table,
stuff.
like some stuff that I had left at their house until I got a bigger place.
So I lived a mile away. So she calls me. She's like, "Hey, would you mind swinging over real quick?"
Well, I told you my dad got hurt, right? I think did I not say that? Yeah.
No, you didn't say that.
Oh, I didn't.
When? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, of course. So I drove over. Of course, I'm like the knight in shining armor. I'm like, I'll help him.
I'll help him.
I'm a young,
young bull.
strong, capable man.
Young bull.
I could lift whatever. Anyway, get to meet her DEA dad, who I had no idea about. Nobody knows because that's not something you talk about in the Castro family, right? Because you don't do that. Especially then, he was still teaching overseas, and he was doing all of his DEA stuff still back then. And so I'm like, yeah, whatever. And he's sitting on the couch. He's like, "Hey, nice to meet you." And I met her mom real quick. And I'm like, and we get the dog.
Also a handful.
We get everything in, right? And he's like, yeah, I fell off. My knee gave out, and I fell off, and I hit my head on the corner of the
truck. He fell off of the bed of the truck.
And he has like 12 staples down the back of his
17.
head, right? Like, or whatever.
Legit staples.
Right? And he goes, "Oh, no." He goes,
that's not the bad part.
He goes, "The lady came at me with a needle to numb my head." He's like, whoa, what are you doing?
Or maybe pass out.
Like, no, just staple my head. I'm like,
no, she gave him it though.
I know, but he goes, "I've had guns. This is where it got me fucked up."
Oh, that's right, because you didn't know he was.
And I had no idea. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking?"
You're like, "Is Beth's dad in the cartel?"
Put in my mouth, guns to my head, knives to my neck, knives in my ribs. And he goes, "I was more afraid of that needle." And I was like,
Beth, do we have to have a conversation?
What in the fuck is happening right now? Right? It was funny as shit because I'm like, who is this little man? Because he's not that big. He's 5'8".
Well, he used to be taller. He used to be like 5'10", 5'11". Yeah.
I know. But nonetheless,
yeah.
I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? Like, what do you mean? You've had a gun in your mouth.
When did he finally, when did you learn that he was DEA?
I think once we became I think it was like the next trip.
No, you didn't know that whole trip when... No. That whole time you were dating me, you're like, Beth's dad's a gangster.
No, I just never questioned it.
But that's what I'm saying. You thought he was what? Like a gangster or in the mafia?
No, I never thought. I don't remember. Maybe
I'm pretty sure he told you, but I know
don't think he ever told me.
He pulled you aside before he left. And he was like,
maybe, I don't remember.
Well, no, but when he pulled you over, he was like, "I'm going to make sure that my girl is safe here."
Dude, but it was hilarious. So, Sarah, the gangster picture, I've got a picture.
Sarah, he legit
where he looks like Donnie Brasco.
70s, gold chain, full fucking beard.
And he's arrested because he's an undercover agent. Right? So they arrest the agents with everybody else and they just separate them off.
You guys talk about when we had to leave because of the hit on the family, right?
So go into, again, there are so many
Mexican
fucking
mafia. Seriously,
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, I'll re-premiere each one of those shows.
Yeah.
I'll do a premiere on each one.
They're interesting.
Because each one builds up on his life. And it literally is a very, very cool fucking thing.
Nico.
So what did Nico say?
I don't know. Nico might win so far. Ruben, you got some competition. Nico just, because Lloyd said, "Sorry, I'm late." And Nico said, "Congrats. I hope it's a boy." Some of our friends are so fucking witty and so fast.
I'm telling you. So go out. I'll that's what I'll do.
So why am I grumpy?
Next, couple nights.
Why am I grumpy?
All right. So getting back into the regular show, that's part of the show. Why are you grumpy? Tell me, Grumpy Cat.
Because at 6:40 this morning.
You guys ever had this happen? Where you wake up on a Friday morning?
At 6:40 this morning. I don't know if maybe I was dreaming and thinking, but I was like, oh, fuck, it's Saturday. I have to turn my alarm. I forgot because my alarms always go off every day at 8:15. It's like I have to turn off my alarm. Literally turned off my alarm. Went back to bed so happy that I could sleep till like 9 o'clock at the earliest. And roll back under. And I'm so asleep until your alarm goes off. And I'm literally like,
at 8.
Greg, why is your alarm going off? You're like, because it's Friday. I got to get up from work. I was like,
no, she woke up. Okay, so she gets out of bed.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you're never pissy in the morning.
No. I'm pretty sure I'm like frowning and like,
no, you were pissy. You're like, I fucking hate today.
There was no.
I'm like, that's all I heard was like, I'm so pissed off today. Like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
I think I said grumpy today. I don't say pissed off.
But I'm like, you don't wake up grumpy.
Ever.
Normally.
No, I'm usually
But
pretty good.
I didn't
I'm
understand.
not grumpy
what
very
you were
often,
talking
period.
about.
But
And
I
I'm
was
like, I don't know.
so
I'm on
mad. Babe, tell them what you were doing because this is what they just saw.
You're
brushing your teeth with your electric toothbrush. But let me tell you what that looked like.
I know what it looks like.
Like a shake weight.
It looks like I'm sucking somebody's dick.
Yeah.
I understand what you're trying to get at. Sarah woke up at 5:45 today.
Oh.
Well.
But anyway, so literally, the disappointment you feel when you think it is
Lloyd
Saturday.
said he woke up at 8 a.m. Thursday and he hasn't been asleep yet. So, you know what, fuckface? You need to figure that shit out. Take some melatonin or something, bro.
He's probably been having fun or working a lot.
He's been in Austin
working,
drinking too much.
But the frustration of thinking it's
fucking whack you out, man.
Thinking it's a Saturday.
It sucks. No, I understand.
My team got a kick out of it.
Pissed her off all day.
Well, because
you've been edgy all day.
I mean, well, yeah. No, I've had a fuse about this big all day. The dogs.
And you know how I am.
Who I'm never.
People that have fuses,
you love me like poke, 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 poke. I thought I was gonna murder you and Ian earlier.
We decided to come inside
because it's freezing.
Because it's freezing ass cold out, and we were talking in our
Explain
kitchen.
what happens when I talk and you're watching a show.
Oh no, I turn the TV off. If you're having a conversation with somebody else.
No. When I talk to you, no one else is around. What do you do?
Oh no, I'll murder you.
Yeah.
Like talk to yourself.
Yeah.
But if you're having a conversation with
Same
Celine,
rules apply.
No.
Same rules apply.
No, that's not the case. It's called you have a guest in the house.
Pissed off and pissed on.
You're being
Ian
rude.
is not a guest. He's a friend.
Ian is absolutely a guest.
Friends are never guests.
No. See? Grumpy Beth.
Friends are never guests. Lord's work at the new studio till noon today. You go, Lloyd.
What do you say? Lord's work at the new. Hey, how's it going?
Anyway,
is that thing going pretty good? You want to give us a?
But even Lucy,
give us a call in a minute.
I love my Lucy girl, and today
we'll
all day she's been very needy and doing the whole paw thing, and I was like, you need to get this dog away from me because she's fucking annoying. Only one I've liked today is Bomber.
Edge. Why is Bomber?
Because he's so sweet.
Because he's sleeping in the other room.
But he's so sweet, and if he does come to bug me, Mick's not
doing this.
No, and Mick does that too. And if he comes to bug me, he literally just gives me a lick and then he leaves just to let me know he loves me.
I'll give you a lick.
I'm going to get rid of you, Lucy, and Mick and just keep me and Bomber for the night.
Oh, just for the night?
Just for the night.
I was like, we'll go.
Okay, bye-bye.
We'll just bail.
I think I need another whiskey.
You want a little bit more of that one?
Yeah, that's fine.
You want to try something a little bit different?
Do we have more ice, though? You didn't put a lot of ice tonight.
There's plenty. I put a bunch. Would you say A to ALW? She said, we'll never tell if you do.
Dun, dun, dun. Please pour.
Hang on 1 second.
But yeah, Beth, do any of your dogs follow you? Oh, Sarah.
Let me see.
Especially Mick.
We have all of our dogs.
Well,
Bomber just kind of lays around.
When I'm at home and it's just me and you, and nobody's at our house. If I pee in the half bath, I leave the door open. I leave the door open if I pee.
But Mick is always sitting directly in front of her guard.
Every time I pee.
He's a guard dog.
Just to be like, what you doing, Mom? Okay, I'm giving you my butt.
But he's
don't embarrass me.
And looks out the door.
The other two don't. Lucy will lay in front of the door for both of us when we close the door. But
in front of the door?
That's dope. Yeah, I have one that.
Lloyd, that's a dope picture, man. That roof looks. That's the new inside.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's all redone.
Nice.
Looks great, dude.
I'm one of those people that have a dog everywhere they go.
Yeah, we've always had. Yeah.
Usually, for me, for some reason, Mick follows me everywhere.
So we have 3 dogs.
Lucy's
Bomber will
so
just crash
lazy.
out. He pops up when he wants something.
When he wants a treat.
Morning. And then Lucy, like, she either wants to be with you or she's like, I'm sleeping in some
family drama.
Drama mama.
Family drama.
What?
Always happens. Gotta let it go.
That's
just
okay.
She's like, because family drama.
Well, I did message her because she messaged me on Instagram, and I was like, we need a Jess update. We haven't had a Jess update in a while.
Lloyd.
If we want to get
my golden retriever is 110 pounds. Yes.
Ours is
95.
Nope.
93 now. 92. He lost a few pounds.
He still needs to lose 7 pounds.
Fuck that vet. He's not fat.
Our vet,
He's not fat.
he is amazing.
She is amazing.
She's
but
looking
fuck
out
her
for his
on
best
saying
interest.
He's fat because when we get
He's
him
not
shaved,
fat. He just needs to lose a few pounds. He's a little fluffy.
He's 7 years
a
old.
little
That's like
fluffy.
saying that a 52-year-old needs to lose
Our vet
30
is
pounds.
a Texas A&M vet, which
Gig
Beth
'em.
would be like, that's the best vet on the planet.
It
right?
is the best.
Come
They're
on.
the best vets on the planet.
So we have literally
The best
vets. And she lives in her goddamn neighborhood.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, she
walks
doesn't.
around her neighborhood.
No, she doesn't. What does she look like?
I'll tell you afterwards because I don't.
And
want
I've here's the thing. I've seen her like 6 times. Wouldn't be able to pick her out of a crowd. Irma, on the other hand,
I can't say her name because
that's fine.
yeah, but and nonetheless, it's awesome. Glad
Lloyd,
you're doing good, Jess.
Lloyd.
I'm glad you're here hanging out. We're just talking bullshit tonight. Literally, Beth's been grumpy all day. Go. You know what? Fuck this.
I
Let's
just
have a
read
cheers.
Jessica.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
Jessica's stepdad.
What?
He's got some memory issues and he's missing right now.
I'm sorry. Hey, okay. Can you post something?
Here's what's funny. I was drunk when she told me that story and I remember it. But
Can
when
you
I'm
post
drunk
something
and you
again
tell
real
me
quick
the story,
or share something with
I
me
don't
and I
remember
can
your
share
shit.
it out?
She's more important than you. Just kidding.
What?
Nothing. You heard none of that. I said I love you.
You said she's more important than me. That's fine.
And then I said I love you.
It's all recorded. You know all this recorded. Let's go back and listen. So you can't just say that.
I remembered the story about her stepdad and what's going on.
Yep.
But I don't remember when you tell me stories. So I said, obviously, she's more
that's
important
totally
than
fine.
you.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Like, I don't remember half the shit you say. So, dude, you told me about the cookies last night.
Tell me.
And I swear to God, it was like,
What do you? Where you need to put one and the other. Because you don't pay attention.
So,
to
Jess, if you want us to make something or do something, or we can
post
record something sideways or separately.
We could just even we have friends in California that we could put on Facebook.
We could record something and share something. Let me know, and we can do something like that. It takes me fucking 5 minutes, and we can edit something. So
is
just
the
let me know. Okay,
D kite 2D?
That's D.
That's D.
That's D.
She's on YouTube. I've never seen her on YouTube before.
Is D out there?
My friend D. Pay attention, Greg.
I don't see
love
it.
ALW. He doesn't know how to do that.
What am I trying to pay attention to?
The words coming out of my mouth.
Anyway, whatever. I got too much shit to deal with. You guys want to hear a funny fucking thing?
I don't know. Is it really funny?
Because it's really one of those things. Obama White House doctor calls for immediate Biden resignation. He's not cognitively capable of leading.
Was this in the Star?
No.
Or the Inquirer?
No.
Or TMZ?
This is literally out of the former White House physician Ronnie Jackson's mouth. It was the Obama.
Do you think he's going to be dead in a week?
No.
Or somebody's going to say like he was.
Dude, with all the
drugs.
bullshit that's going on, have you guys seen the fucking Kamala Harris like laughing fit?
No.
You guys, I mean, I think most people has. Jess, yeah, if there's anything we can do,
yes,
we've
I'm sorry, love. That sucks.
Yeah, absolutely understand. So we're with you on that. So, hey, let's do
Don't forget,
cheers.
reach out to me if you need me.
To him, real quick.
Finding
cheers.
her stepdad.
Finding her stepdad. So cheers. Well, if there's anything we can do, if I can make a PSA, it'll take us 5 seconds to record something. So just let us know what you want us to do. Cheers.
I know your mom's worried. Sorry.
Yeah. So.
Oh, ALW.
Former White House physician Ronnie Jackson, who served in the role under Obama and Trump administration, said on Friday that Democratic President Joe Biden needed to immediately resign to spare putting the country through more suffering because Biden is not mentally fit. Biden doesn't know what's going on with Ukraine, Jackson tweeted. He doesn't know what's going on with anything. This is
so where is
Obama.
Where is he getting like what's having him say this? Is he having conversations with him?
Okay, when you get to
I get it. Everybody knows who watches him knows that something's up.
But you get to a certain point, like you're at
has he interacted it with him more than the rest of us have? Because I mean,
I don't
Anybody
know.
can
You
say
don't know. There's always
anybody
that.
has cognitive
But if
issues,
he's
right?
a former White House doctor,
Doesn't matter unless he's examined him
No.
himself.
Did you say examinated?
Examined.
We make up new
Examined.
words here. You sound like Ross Patterson right now.
It's all right. I mean, that's a compliment.
That's a
Thank
compliment.
you.
Goddamn right.
That's a compliment.
So you go for the.
I mean,
gusto.
examined him.
I don't know. I understand it.
Blame it on the
But
whiskey.
like I was saying is, if you go and you watch like Kamala overseas, and she has like, what is the U.S. plan on doing with, or help? How did they plan on helping out, Poland with, the
50,000 a day they're saying they get?
And she just goes, she starts laughing. She has this laugh fit until the Polish president.
Wait, what?
Until the Polish president has to field the question. She's out of her fucking league. She's out of her goddamn mind.
But why would you laugh? I mean, that was the Joker move.
That's a nervous response.
It's a Joker move.
You don't have a response to something like that.
I mean, but that's an easy response to have.
Is it?
Because your people should have prepped you for that, because that's an obvious fucking question.
Right.
I'm not even in politics and I know that's an obvious question.
Right. So she couldn't figure it out. And then, so she did her
Lost her
Kamala
shit.
giggle. So you go like, all right, fuck off.
Ruben is right. Ruben goes, and this is the point in the show where the whiskey kicked in on Beth. So Ruben, next Friday, when I'm going to ask of you.
I agree at ALW. I just had to.
Is that you set a timer. Because I've said I'm going to do it many times. I've never done it. From my first whiskey to obvious signs that I have a great buzz.
What's that?
Well, he said, this is the point where the whiskey is kicked in. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no.
You actually set the timer? It's 15 minutes?
No.
It's 15 minutes, right?
Yeah. Did you not listen to the words coming? I said, next Friday, could you please set a timer?
I think he did.
No. He just knows the words coming out of my mouth are starting to be like,
right.
examinated.
Okay.
You're pretty.
Examinated?
I love you.
Examinated
so
is not
pretty.
a word.
No shit, Sherlock. That's why he said that.
I don't know what's happening at this point. I'm just trying to go through my show.
So this is why we got that bad review, because that chick obviously watched us on a Friday and she was like,
I don't really care.
What did she say though? She said, if you like,
you want me to pull it up?
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Some of you guys weren't on the show Wednesday.
Okay, hang on a second.
On the show Wednesday when Greg said
Let
that
me
we
reread this review we got. It was awesome.
Jessica, Kamala is so fucking cringe. She is why people say women shouldn't be. Oh, fucking sister. Amen. Fucking men.
So this is on,
So it took
we got
40
this
minutes.
review on Podbean.
For you
which
to become
nobody
slightly
actually
inebriated.
listens to a podcast.
I was longer than I thought. He said 40 minutes.
Nobody actually listens to a podcast on Podbean.
So
right?
Karen, who we've decided her name is.
No, her name is Fabulous Woman.
But if she called herself Fabulous Woman, she's not that fabulous.
That's what we realized. It's like the fact that you can get the username
I have
Fabulous.
never yelled at Greg, Nico. I have walked off.
So she
the set,
said,
but
if
never
you're,
yelled.
You ready?
Yeah.
If you were into uninformed, foul-mouthed drunks spewing stupid, this is the podcast for you. So I therefore said, thank you. And I thumbs up her shit. So I didn't really thumbs up her shit.
I mean, here's the thing. I thought about this for a couple days because
really good.
I want everybody to like me. That's a weakness that I'm overcoming the older I get. But I was like, okay, so this bugged me for a little while. And I was like, really? Because I don't do this for anyone but you.
Exactly. We hang out with each other. This is the reason. This is tax write-off. I'm fucking
no, because we have fun.
Oh, and we get to hang out with you guys.
And we share our funness.
And it's a tax write-off.
I know.
Whatever. I don't care. It's fun. Every one of you guys should start a podcast.
So this is my third whiskey and one White Claw.
Right off the entire room. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Ruben, did we not say we had a whiskey earlier? We did say I had a whiskey earlier, right? I had a Buffalo Trace earlier, right?
Yeah, you had.
I had one Buffalo Trace, one lime White Claw, and second glass of this stuff.
This would be the Michter's small batch bourbon. You guys want to do a little?
ALW said, we like you. We
Beth,
really like you.
I quit Japanese horror movie for you specifically to watch. Oh, you know what?
Tell me what it was, because
Love you and the ladies
I
in the
love
chat.
Japanese
It's all
horror
about
movies on a Sunday afternoon when
Thank
it's
you,
still
Jess.
daylight.
This is not tax evasion. We're trying to make money. I swear to God. Just Bill won't pay me.
D likes
out
this whiskey.
on the shirts I've
It's good, and I always like the
It's
second
always a
glass.
net negative. Trust me.
I always like the second glass better than
Kitty.
the first glass.
Woo, woo.
But-
Cheers.
Woot woot. You have to hit somebody's glass.
So
when
you know
say
what?
cheers.
I mean, really, the idea is this:
Yeah.
is anybody can do this. Anybody can
well, not
create
really.
a podcast.
Not really. I mean, anyone can create a podcast,
Mhm.
but they can't necessarily do a podcast.
It's the sustainability of being a podcaster that you have to come up with. So, nonetheless, if you're interested,
and sometimes
Bill
you
and
just
I-
have to have thick skin because people aren't going to like you, and that's
absolutely
all right.
not. Whatever. So, Bill,
You don't have to like me; you just have to respect me.
yep.
Remember, I used to tell my employees that you don't have to. I don't like you.
you don't have to like us at all.
me.
Fucking
You just have to respect me.
respect the game.
Potato,
But
potato.
Bill and I from Neuter
Oh, you
Nation
like
Podcast
it?
are looking at starting what's called Minor League Studios, which is basically to help small
Okay, I'm gonna write that.
podcasts,
I can't say it, but I'm going to write it down.
to help small podcasts get a little voice. So we're
yeah.
a small podcast. He's a smaller podcast,
All
right?
right.
And where you have Drinking Bros, they got a
Bye, Sarah. Love you.
Later, Sarah. Have a great night.
Enjoy your movie.
Thank you for hanging out. Where you have a voice and we can collective. It's like a podcast collective.
Well,
Right.
and between all of us, we sometimes have great messages. We're not just always idiots.
No, I would say we're pretty smart people. We dumb ourselves down sometimes.
Well, no, I don't always just use my brain because sometimes it's too much.
I know, like you're only on 5% right now.
Oh, I don't
Brain
even know.
power.
I'm like on 3.
3% brain power.
2 whiskey, 1 White Claw. Yeah, 3%.
Maybe we're going on a half. Like
Not
a
that
half
low.
charge.
Not
No.
that low.
No, you're like 3.5.
3.5.
And I'm normally running around a 22.
Now you're at a 1.
And I'm at a 1. So nonetheless, the idea is that we can bring a bunch of smaller podcasts together and have a bigger voice. So that's
Yes,
something
a
that
podcast
Bill and
co-op.
I are.
Exactly, Ruben.
It is a podcast co-op. So that's the idea.
Davey.
Davey's on.
Davey's
Nice.
on.
So we're really looking to do that, right? And again, so if you're interested and you've got a handful of podcasts under your belt, and
You don't even have to have a
nope,
handful.
you have to have a handful.
You gotta want to have 1 or 2 under your belt, and you
Nope.
can use them.
There's going to be some rules and regulations around.
Why are
this.
you gonna stifle people? Why are you gonna put a
No, we'll
limit
still
on
help you.
their?
We'll still help you.
We're gonna have this conversation because I'm part owner, and you did not run this by me. First of all, Bill.
All good. Nico said Greg flaunting that ASU diploma, that communications.
So I had a journalism degree, dude, for
Yeah,
real,
That doesn't mean shit. Do we
and a
listen-
psychology minor.
tell me about myself, honey?
You don't.
Tell me.
You don't want me
With
to
your
start.
minor degree in
So
psychology.
literally, it was my
Thank you,
major.
Freud. You're done.
It was my major. I was going to go medical school, and I wanted to be a children's psychiatrist.
Jesus.
And then I
Christ.
started having a grown-up life, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not fucking doing this because
Like,
I got my
hate
own.
kids.
I got my
Like,
own
I
problems.
fucking hate kids.
I got my own problems. Why am I going to deal with other people's problems? So it became my minor
Jussie Smollett was
because I had
sentenced.
so many hours.
Jussie Smollett was
Wait,
sentenced.
psychedelic water. I want to hear about that.
Oh,
I
you
don't
wanna-
care about-
I'm
I don't
sorry,
care
I
about
skipped, I'm
fucking
sorry.
Jesse Smollett.
No, we
Fuck
do
that
care
dude.
about. We care about. him.
Idiot.
Okay, we're gonna do
He made
two
my
stories,
he
and we're gonna start
literally
getting.
made
calls.
my eye twitch.
Excuse me. All right.
Psychedelic water.
Psychedelic water. That's one.
Is that like mushroom water?
I don't know. I found the thing.
I feel like it's probably mushroom
So,
water, which I have done before.
psychedelic water, mood boosting experience that you've been waiting for. TMZ may collect. Oh, I don't know. It's an
Tea tree.
advertisement. So tired of alcoholic hangovers? Had enough of
Yes.
caffeine induced jitters? This is absolutely a.
But here's what's funny. Didn't Selena and I just last Saturday when we went to be like every
Would you guys-
Saturday?
okay, so this is a
Every Saturday we wake up, we're like, we're not
this
doing
is
that
a
again.
quick question. Would you guys? What is the collective thought on doing a ayahuasca ceremony?
Well, okay, but going with your psychic waters while they
I want to. You guys put that in there.
Well,
What is
they
your
answer.
collective thoughts on doing a ayahuasca ceremony?
Tell me more about your psychedelic water, because
Yeah.
can you buy it?
Okay, so yes. So psychedelic water sampler. So psychedelic water contains kava root extract, which
Okay.
basically makes you mildly fucked up.
cover root.
That's what makes you mildly.
They
that's
drink
the
that shit
psychedelic. Yeah,
in the tribes, don't they?
that's what I think it is. So I don't know.
That's ayahuasca, you think, or
I don't know because I don't know.
Celine.
So next comes a Damian leaf extract. It's a wild shrub with the kind of I don't know raunchy history.
It tastes like fucking.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but it's a water that's available that you can go and buy.
Can we buy it?
I think so. It's called Psychedelic Water. So we'll have to find out. But it's supposed to give you like instead of getting you drunk, instead of drinking alcohol, it gets you mildly like.
So I can tell you the one time I did shroom
would you
tea,
rather do that or would you rather
I was telling a story.
shroom tea is like, okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Would you rather do alcohol, shroom tea, or like a mild like a microdose of LSD?
I don't want to do LSD.
Or mushroom or something.
I want to do acid. I want to do anything that's
nothing
chemical.
Non-natural.
Nothing non-natural.
Yeah.
When I was 19 years old, leaving I was a freshman at SAC, which is community college.
Yeah, nice.
Leaving to go to A&M, my brother, his words of wisdom, he was a hippie, you guys. He was like, nothing chemical, anything from the earth, enjoy it and have fun. So I only did shroom tea one time. I think I was actually a senior at A&M, and we were outside the city limits of Houston at this huge ranch. Somebody that was an Aggie threw this huge fucking party. And my roommates, they literally ate shrooms, but they knew me. So they're like, yeah.
So we're
going to give you some shroom tea because it's not as bad as eating shrooms. And I literally had the fucking time of my life.
So I've had shrooms one time in my life, and I went and saw the movie Twister with my ex-girlfriend.
That's what's fucked up, dude.
And then we went to the beach, and we just had a great time.
No, I literally danced my ass off for like 5 hours. So we got
comments coming through.
And
it's like,
had the best time.
So we get comments, don't start with ayahuasca. Not a fan of shitting and puking all over myself.
Shut the devil.
Somebody said they're going to start microdosing.
Hold on.
So that's what I was thinking. It's like, but I don't know if that's the case. Like, I was just curious because we have a friend that's like, hey, there's a ceremony, and I don't know exactly which ones. Like, so anyway, it's interesting. But when you're 45 and 52 years old, it's a different situation than when you're fucking 25 or 35 years old.
Wait, why do you? So DJ, do you shit and puke all over yourself when you do ayahuasca?
Because if that's the case, I'm just gonna keep drinking my Coors Light.
We're gonna ask our friend if that happens.
I'm just gonna keep drinking my Coors Light, and I'm gonna keep doing my bourbons, right? And I don't even do that many bourbons. I do a bourbon, right? I don't know.
So
what would you do?
I think that
hey, can we get a call?
Ruben said it wouldn't have been funny if Beth got arrested by her father in a drug ring. So here's the thing.
Oh, no.
My dad's partner. Daughter,
Tommy.
actually, like one of his DEA partners, his daughter got arrested at a party for doing cocaine.
Well, that's normal.
No, well, it was the 90s
or 90s, early. 90s.
She's a little bit older than me.
Yeah, so that makes total sense.
But do you want to have to hear the lecture I heard for that shit? And I was like, Daddy, I just smoke pot.
So, Jess, I think you just answered my whole fucking question. I'm not doing it.
Guaranteed vomit purge.
Who said
Sign me up. No, I will tell you, I did shroom tea, no vomit purge.
ALW,
like the best night.
Staircase hooter. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Is that like a bong, like a staircase bong hit? I mean, I've seen some like 12
Nico, they're not
bongers,
from the cow beehole. I think they come from maybe
the hell. You have to explain what he said.
No, he goes. I thought shrooms were from cow beeholes.
Oh, cow dung. No.
I don't know. Maybe it is, but I mean.
No, that's the old fucking bullshit theory.
You don't know either.
No, I do. That's not. They aren't under cow pies.
This is Greg. What is it? Greg.
That's four people trying to find mushrooms.
Swag Greg.
Quit being
but hold on. ALW, Motley Crue, and Whitesnake. Good gravy. Good gosh. That was probably.
Nico, we're getting there, dude. I've got 2 bourbons.
Smoked a staircase.
3 bourbons.
I don't know what that is.
4 beers, and
no, you had something downstairs.
Yeah, it was Buffalo Trace.
Is that including in the count you're having?
Yeah. 3.
Don't do that.
Maybe 4.
Not attractive.
We're gonna start getting.
You
some
look
calls
like
in.
Princess Leia.
We're gonna start getting some calls in. Julia's on.
Yes, hold on. So DJ says that his comment about vomiting and pooping is what he's heard from many people. We are going to have a serious conversation because what we were told was, and we're okay with this. I mean, she was like, you go down, you have in cacao, you have your first serving of ayahuasca.
The hot chocolate's delicious.
But I have a feeling it's not. No,
Celine,
don't say names. Don't.
Directly at you. If I shit myself, your mom's cleaning it.
Gregory Lamontagne.
Because evidently I'll be unfucking.
I'm not owning you anymore. You are not mine at that point. Nope.
Sorry, Mama Celine.
Guess you're going
Not
to have
Celine,
to dipe up if you're going to do this.
Is that
In a
what
couple
happens?
years,
Do you have to
you
dipe
might
up?
have to be wearing them anyhow.
Is this something we should have done like when we were 25 years old?
Ooh,
not
bourbon.
Advanced stages of 45 and 52?
No, because
I don't think this
Celine's
is right.
mom is not allowed older than me because
There's
I'm
not
fucking old.
enough apples I can eat to clean myself up that much.
Cállate.
Okay. I'm very
Shh.
Can I podcast while I'm doing it?
Cállate.
Can we live stream it to
He does
YouTube?
not know how to shut the fuck up.
He's grumpy as fuck, I'm telling you.
Celine's mom's older than me and she's fine.
But she's got a very cleansed system. I eat a lot of meat.
I can't even with you right now.
Joe Rogan can do it.
Ooh, bourbon.
I don't know. Hey, Julia, I'm
Ayahuasca,
not
Julia.
sure.
Ayahuasca.
It's the good
different.
stuff.
It's ayahuasca. I think ayahuasca is either the same as peyote, but I think peyote is different because it comes from a cactus.
I don't know.
I don't know
We
either.
have not committed. We're not even talking. This is all hypothetical.
We're thinking, but we have to like
No, it's all
figure out the
hypothetical.
finances.
No, it's all hypothetical. I don't
Get
know.
hyped up and diaper up, is what Nico said. Greg, I'm gonna diaper you up.
You get to change.
Just
All right. Do we want to jump into the rest of the show stuff, or do we want to have a quick
Damian
call
did.
in and have some people call in?
baby, it's your world.
You guys
I
want to
just
call
wanna-
in? You guys want to make a phone call to us and have a conversation? I think that we need an update from Lloyd pretty quick here. Lloyd, if you wouldn't mind calling in and giving us an update. What?
All right, I was gonna say you should hit these people up individually, so if they don't want to, they don't feel
Oh, it's Lloyd.
pressured
He'll call in.
when you call their names out. Just do shrooms, guys. Same sort of experience.
Unless he's not on
less
here.
intense,
But if you're
no
interested
shitting
in
your
calling in,
pants. I do not
just
want to shit my
let
pants.
me know. Ping me, DM me, whatever.
I think D should call us.
D,
We
you
haven't
had an
talked to her in
update.
forever.
Yeah, but it depends on if she wants to.
I don't want to poop my pants either.
Right now?
Ever.
Jesus Christ. Lloyd, what are you doing? So while we're waiting for the dial in,
Woo!
Wait for
The
that.
second glass of whiskey just kicked in.
here, have
Yep,
a
I don't want that one. I want that lemon one.
one of those. But while we're doing that, did you guys see the Jussie Smollett?
Somale? Somale?
Jesse Smollett.
Is it
Smollett?
French?
I think it's Jesse Smollett. Smell it.
Smell it?
Sentenced. He was sentenced to 150
50.
days, which is basically like
5 weeks.
months.
5 months.
Five
Thank
months.
you.
And
Oh,
very
okay, switching.
specifically, he yelled, "I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal." Go out and watch it.
What?
So he basically said, "I'm not suicidal."
Saying he's
Over and
suicidal.
over and over. No.
So that people will be like, well, they may not.
if I
remain.
get killed. No, it's basically
Oh,
if
so
other
if he
motherfuckers
wakes
kill
up
him
in the
because
morning
he's
hung.
such a piece of shit,
He wants them to know it wasn't voluntary.
or it's the other side. He thinks he's that important that like the Clintons would actually kill him.
I don't think he thinks that.
No, I think he actually thinks he's
But here's the
that
thing.
important.
Here's what I think
he's
he
a pile of
thinks.
shit.
Okay. I think we have a middle ground for you. And I feel like he thinks important people get killed in prison.
No, he's not Epstein, man.
I mean, but he thinks he's important, babe. That's
But
That's all that
the thing.
matters.
But he literally was like, "I am innocent." All these things. He got 300 days or 300 or what is it? 30 months of felony fucking probation. All right. So a long time ago in a land far, far away, I was on
He
probation.
does think he's special.
Right. For a little. Behind that.
You mean a Dewey?
Shh,
Oh, this
a little. Behind that.
didn't.
Long time ago.
What's this mean?
Millennials. Little. Behind that.
Is that the?
Yeah.
Is that like sign language, but with your
Yep,
mouth?
mhm.
All right.
So, and I got fucking probation because of it. Even my
In the pokey. Yes,
even
they
the
are.
prosecutor was like, "That's a little harsh," right?
What?
The judge was like, no, fuck him and fuck him and fuck him," and I was like, "What's happening?"
What do you? Oh,
Right,
because
normally
he made you an
this is a
example.
long time ago.
He made
This
you an
is before
example?
all like the other lots. This is 25 years ago,
He made you an example, is what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying.
right?
You're like you're the
And
college.
I was like,
He probably thinks you're the college
so
frat
anyway,
boy with a
so I
lot
had
of
to go,
money.
I had to go check in
and
with my PO. I had a fucking PO.
I'm-
I had a
Oh.
probation officer, right?
Does my family know this about you?
I don't care.
I don't think
It's-
so.
I've come a long way in my life.
Yes, you
Fuck
have,
off.
baby. No, I mean,
I've
You
kind
don't-
of matured. I drink at home.
I was gonna say you don't drink and drive. I don't know that you've matured,
Doesn't matter.
but I've
widened up.
led you the right path.
My company knows all about
I know,
it. So,
but I led you the right
nonetheless,
path.
but the funny part was, right? It was one of those things that what he said, Beth, don't act like your dad didn't
Oh, I'm
do
probably-
a full back.
It's not my
that
dad.
motherfucker.
If
trust
not
me.
my dad, one of my brothers.
Yeah,
Yep,
I gotta go grab that.
you are worse
nonetheless,
than I am.
I had to
Um,
scratch my ankle. Oh God.
Is that a euphemism for something? I had to scratch my ankle.
No, I actually was scratching my ankle. But the funny part was, right? So we go, like, you go, all right.
Well,
that was
Jessica, he is because it was
50
when
bucks a
Joe
week. Like,
Arpaio.
for me, back in the day, it was like $50 a week.
What?
Every week I had to pay to check in.
Oh yeah, but Jessica goes, oh, Greg was a badass. I was like, well, yeah, because you were at
No, I
Tent
wasn't.
City with
It
Joe
was-
Arpaio
Oh,
when
I
you
had
had
to
to
do
stay
a-
there.
I had to go do
Like a
a night in
24-hour
Tent City with Joe.
criminals with real live criminals that have done something way worse than a doing.
I had a dude sitting next to me that was like, "Hey, dude, don't take off your shoes.
I
If
remember you
do,
telling me that.
Sleep with them." And I was like, "All right."
Really? Do you know what I would have melted? I would have like
I was fine. I was
caved
like, "Whatever."
in on myself
I drank
and backed in a
I've
corner and
never
be
told
like,
this story before ever to any with.
you've told me.
I don't give a fuck. It's been years and years and years, and lesson learned. Right? It sucked. I got one RC cola because you can only bring change. I got one RC
People
cola.
know what Tent City is. Nico said, ha ha ha. D said, ha ha ha.
No,
Tent
I didn't have to
City's
wear
like,
pink. No, didn't wear the PJs because I was outside and I was only there for one night.
One night. You had to wear your clothes,
yeah,
right? Like you got to
clothes.
stay in your shirt and
Yeah.
jeans.
I bought one RC cola that it lasted me literally 24 hours. And I bought one
An RC Cola lasted you 24 hours?
because you couldn't have caffeine there.
RC Cola's caffeine free?
Yep.
What's the point?
Joe Arpaio's place, you're not allowed
Bologna
to.
sandwich, D said?
Oh, no, I didn't eat any of that shit. The orange was rotten.
Oh.
The bologna sandwich I gave away.
I mean, here's the thing.
I was like
baby.
21 years old and I was like
I love
42.
you, but as the daughter and
I'd be
sister of law enforcement people, I'm like, that's how you should treat criminals.
Nope, totally fine. I agree. And I'm totally fine with that. I fucked up. Whatever. I'm not going to I fucked up.
Well, I mean, you were young.
All
Here's
things
the
happen.
thing. Let's be honest. There are times that because you have a DUI that we decide we're going to drive home. I'm like, I'm going to drive home.
Yep.
And then the next morning, I'm like, I should not have driven home. It's probably been a decade since that happened
At least.
because there wasn't Uber back then.
But keep
um,
that in mind, guys.
But
It is
because we do tell the
way more
story.
experience or
Expensive because we do tell the story about when I wanted to take Uber when it was brand new and it was $40 to go
Oh, we had
from
the,
Scottsdale to the north side of Phoenix. And you're like, $40 fucking dollars. I'm like, or babe,
Ruben, no,
$10,000 for
I
your DUI. And you're like, $40 rocks.
So Ruben said, "Is this where Greg got converted to Islam in order not to get jumped?" No, I was not afraid of anybody. Like I'm still a decent sized guy. I'm
He's so badass, you guys.
No.
I'm kidding. I love you.
But I did not sleep the entire night because it's outdoors. And
I don't think anyone that's in there for 24
I brought
hours
a
should
book.
ever sleep.
I still
they let
have
you bring the book?
I still have the book downstairs.
What book was it?
In my nightstand. I don't even remember the name of it. It's in my nightstand.
Why do you keep it in your nightstand?
Because
Is it your
it's a
reminder to be a good boy?
Yep. It's a reminder. And I literally made it through like 50 or 60 pages of it.
And you're like, dink, dink,
Yep.
dink.
Because you can't pay attention. Because you're just trying to read. And it was 24 hours and I
Wait.
only made it. But nonetheless,
You
the,
can't
the
pay
idea
attention
was,
because you're trying not to get raped, stabbed, or die.
no, I don't think it was that. Like there was a dude that had like cigarettes and you're not allowed to bring cash or anything like that. Everybody had everything in
I
there.
can go a cup. It seems like a
Everybody had everything. Like there was
What
a
do you
dude that
mean?
like jumped up on all the shit. He had shit hidden up in the rafters. And I was like, whatever. He's the guy that told me, he goes,
Don't take off your shoes.
he had been there for a while.
So
He's the guy that
the
goes,
guards see
"Just
all
keep
this
your
shit? The
I don't
guards
know.
see all this stuff and they still let it go? I mean, I thought it was supposed to be hell.
No, it wasn't hell. It's just summertime, but I went in
Oh,
like fucking
yeah.
November. I wore a light, like I wore a
Please tell
sweater.
me you didn't wear a tank top. You didn't wear a
No, I
tank
wore
top,
a
did you? Oh, thank
sweater
God.
and fucking some Vans. But I was like, I ain't going to bed with my shoes on my feet. Weird. And you get a sheet and like this thin little blanket, like a thin little blanket, right? And then with the same dude was like, hey,
Wrapped
if
my
you
shit
wanna be
around my
cool-
wrists. I mean, my knuckles and been
guy
like, I
goes,
will
if you want to
beat
be
somebody.
cool, like if you want to do something cool for like whoever, like find somebody, whatever. And I was like walking around. He goes, give
What do
me just the sheet. Give
Well-
another person a sheet.
Well, what? He's gonna take care of you then?
Not him. I was leaving the next morning.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I
when
thought
you
he was
leave-
like, if you want protection.
No, he's like, if you want to like help somebody out, because they're like, maybe that guy, whatever. Because every layer of sheets,
Why
is
wouldn't
an
you
extra
give him a
layer.
blanket? Did you give a blanket and
Because
a
you
sheet to
have to
somebody
turn
else?
in something.
Oh,
So
good
like, you
gravy. I
bundle
have no
everything up.
idea what
It's a
happens when you
whole
go to
thing,
jail.
right? Yeah.
Thank goodness.
And I remember when I was checking out, and I was like, fuck, because you don't have a cell phone. You know, like, and you don't know when you're actually getting out. You just have to. Like,
American me.
I called my buddy and
No, American Psycho.
So my best friend T, and
Javon.
called my best friend, and he was coming to pick me up, and it was taking forever. And he was sitting outside, and I could see him through
Fucking
the fucking
TJ.
window. And he started leaving, and I called my dad, collect back home,
In New Hampshire.
back home to call
TJ
him.
in
to say,
Arizona.
I'm getting out in like 20
Why would he
minutes
take off? What a dick.
because he had been there for 5 hours.
Who cares?
Dude, I understand, man. You got to take a piss.
Pee behind your car.
You're outside of the jail. I understand, man. But he came right back. My dad called him. He came right back. But I was like,
I love TJ.
no. I was like, no. I'm gonna get
But
stuck out here and I know something.
TJ's TJ.
So if you've ever been to jail,
Good old 1-800.
you guys want to
collect.
share your jail stories? Nico, you probably got 3 or 4.
I feel like
Bill's got 3 or 4. Bill doesn't have any. No, Bill's too good to have jail stories.
he's a straight player.
Too straight and narrow.
He's too straight of a white boy.
Jess, you got Jess doesn't have, Jess can't have. None of
She
you guys
is-
have fucking.
I mean, she could. She's
I don't think
a
any of you guys
California girl.
have fucking jail stories.
I don't have a jail
do.
story.
Ping me.
And here's the thing.
and
I'm
you're
okay
willing
with
to
that.
talk about it. I will. If you call me, I will not name you on air.
You're gonna alter their voice? I guess people.
No, I
will.
just
I'm
not
kidding.
naming.
I'm kidding.
Nico, you been in jail a couple times? I mean, I've been in jail when I was a kid.
Julia
got
said,
picked up
I've been in jail, but not sent to jail. Wait, what?
Jess said she just got lucky. Goddamn right.
Me too,
Sometimes just
Jess.
getting lucky
Like,
is not a bad
literally.
thing.
I've gotten lucky too, because there are times that I've done stupid shit in my life.
And her brother was the cop in the town.
Well, no, it's not
like
because
over
I
in
got
Austin or something
lucky.
like that?
Because
Alright.
no, like just in at A&M and Phoenix, like I have done stupid shit in my life. Where the next day I realized I'm like,
Like what?
that
Like, what
wasn't
have
the
you done?
smartest thing.
Well,
Well,
besides like dumbass drinking.
well, I already told you.
Like,
One
yeah,
night,
people
my
are
boyfriend
stupid.
and I were fighting. He was driving me home, and I jumped out of the car.
How old were you there in this?
I don't even think I was 21 yet. I think I was 20, but I jumped out of a moving car.
Well,
The
I mean, did you
ambulance
tuck
had to
and
come and
roll?
get no. Well, I don't know what I did, but the ambulance had to come and get me. My boyfriend
Which
at the
boyfriend
time,
was this?
Jaime, had to go to my parents' house and say,
was that all
Beth,
on you though? Were you
yeah, it
just
was
being an asshole?
100% on me.
Like you were grumpy,
I was a psycho
like you
chick.
woke up like
No, I wasn't even
fucking
grumpy.
Friday.
I was a stupid 20-year-old psycho
Yep,
chick
you
that
woke
was
up, it
like
fucking Friday. You woke
I'm
up with a
pretty
fucking
sure
Friday.
there's
But it was actually
alcohol
Saturday.
involved,
I know.
and my brain wasn't working right. And he said something to me that started the biggest fight of my life at that time.
What was it?
I
What was the fight about?
do you
remember?
think I remember? Do you think?
Can you hand me one of those paper
All-
towels? Winnie?
All I know, hold on. All I know
Yeah, you're
is
good.
that poor Jaime had to go to my parents' house.
Yeah. Just handed me eight. Okay.
My dad was still a DEA agent at that time.
Did he shoot your
No, had to go to my parents' house and be like, Beth, he didn't say I jumped out of the car because he's trying to be very diplomatic. Beth was in an accident and she's been taken to the hospital. And I'm here to tell you
Ruben, that's
that
mean. She's
What?
not that old. She goes, good thing Carson go that fast back.
Ruben, I don't even, you're dead to me
We
now,
love
bitch.
you.
You're
And
dead.
this
Nope,
is
he's
why
dead to
being
me.
in the chat
dead
the
to
most
me
important
now.
part.
Anyway, so
Pause your story real quick. Go out to the Bars Open on Beth and Greg. We share all the images and all the good stuff out on Facebook and Instagram on the Bars Open with Beth and Greg. But definitely go out and join the chats on YouTube if you're listening to this on any of just the straight up podcast.
anyways, a very traumatic night for me and my mom.
I believe it. Were you all scuffed up? Were you
Oh,
ripped up?
dude,
Did you
my
miss-
face.
You fucked up your face.
I had like asphalt, like strawberries. Like they were
I
gonna,
got those on my back.
they were,
man. From skateboarding. Yeah.
they were gonna like, they started like trying to scrub the grit out.
Oh, you had to go to the hospital kind of shit.
Yeah, I had a broken wrist, some
'Cause you
bruised ribs.
jumped out of the car because you were drunk.
I thought I was evil fucking Knievel, apparently. Broken wrist, bruised ribs, and
Listen, ladies, bad decisions.
no, they're all
have
grown up
bad
now.
outcomes.
They're
How
all
old
grown
were
up.
you?
I was like 20, maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, I was young.
No, you didn't even drink. I thought no.
I think I was 20
Wait a minute.
because I
thought
was
you
at
told me
A&M.
You didn't start drinking until you were like 21.
No. I never told you that.
You told me
You did
that.
not listen
Are
to me,
you a
right?
Liar.
I told you the first
you
time I
lying to
ever
me?
had alcohol
I was
was at
21.
Austin Roundup, and I was 19 or 20 years old
You said
with the same
21.
boyfriend. And I don't even know
Have you
if
been married before me?
yes,
Jesus, are you lying to me? right
Yes.
now? Been married
every
before?
damn day. Sucker.
How long were you married before me? Like
Really?
29 years.
Yes.
How old are you?
150 years old.
Jesus
I'm a
Christ.
fucking vampire. Katie, is this every Friday night? I mean, pretty much. Does it
like
suck?
us,
Is it bad?
like us talking like this. No, this is
Every Friday
obnoxious.
night.
Like,
No, this is every.
if you don't want to
like,
listen to this, then
hold
don't,
on. I believe it. I would have been evil Castro, not evil Knievel. Yeah, he's not far. But I was kind of. This is when I learned my strength because they wanted to scrub my face to get like the dirt and
like with
asphalt
a
out,
fucking wire brush or
and
something.
I was like, nope, I'll do it. And they were
no,
like,
this is real quick. This is a unique story because we haven't gotten into this story. We have never gone down these roads.
deep. We've never
Like
gone
we've never
deep,
talked
deep,
about like
deep. Well, we
crime
did talk
bullshit.
about like me jumping out of a car.
Friday
we just
nights
never
are
talked
unique
about
because
it.
we never know where they're gonna go. And quite honestly, we
Because
have a
we
whole
drink
script
whiskey.
of shit to talk about.
That's why that chick said what we said.
So-
Inebriated fools.
Yeah, we've got like the Jesse Smollett, we've got Happiest Cities,
Glorious.
we've got Endurance is found, we've got Devil Box found. We've got a
this-
whole bunch
DJ
of
said
shit.
this is tame. This is. Are we more wild than this normally?
But no, we're just having fun. This is hanging out at the bar.
But yeah. So as a child, this is why I told people that work for me: don't get serious. Don't get married until you're 30s because you're an idiot until like that point. I mean,
Yeah.
at
I got married at 30 years old.
52, at 52,
Yeah, I got married to
looking
you
at the
30 years
20
old.
or 21-year-old
Right.
who jumped out because she thought it was the best way to handle something, I'm like, fucking idiot.
Oh, I remember that girl I dated. You remember? I can't say her name.
You remember that
L
shit crazy?
Starts with a no.
Oh, the cute chick that was super dumb.
No.
Oh.
God damn it.
We got
I'm gonna mute
Christy,
the-
we
I'm
got
gonna mute the
Molly, we
mic real
got
quick. I'm gonna mute the mic.
you didn't date. You didn't date her. You just slept with her. You'll have to blank
So
it out.
nonetheless, but that girl, I didn't even date her.
She was such a fucking
Right.
alcoholic, dude.
I was on the highway and she was almost going to jump out of my car.
Yeah, no.
And I literally had to grab her
But this is a
seatbelt
woman in her
and
30s.
rip it across her. That was a long time ago. She's changed her life. Like,
no, I don't think
it was
she
probably
drinks
because of
anymore.
me,
No,
but,
it wasn't because
I mean,
of
I was
you.
like,
I think she
amazing
had some
person
shit
now.
happen,
I
and
was
she
like-
had a kid that she had to like grow up for, because she's like now fucking amazing. And
Ruben, she might have taken my actual real virginity, but it's okay. I mean, I had some good sex before Beth, but after Beth, A.B., really good.
you didn't have good sex before, baby. You just thought it was good sex till you actually.
Oh, there we
had good
go.
sex.
That's what it was.
Um,
When you have an older woman, all about experience, so it's good. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not being shy.
I know.
Greg, was it on the 101 or 202? Neither. It was on
What?
the 67th when you got pulled over. You were pulling out of the Filiberto's when you got your DUI.
Oh no, it had nothing to do with. Oh no. Is
Your
that what he's talking
DUI?
about?
Yeah, he said, well, you're on the 202 or the 101. You weren't on a highway.
I was not
you were
on
a
any of those.
byway. I know.
I'm
That's
not
why
gonna
I
say
said,
where it was.
why not? Who
I was on-
cares?
7th Street.
I thought you were by your apartment.
I was on 7th Street in Tapatio Cliffs,
The Hilton.
other side, down by
the hill.
down by my favorite Mexican food. I just
The
left my
Filiberto's.
favorite Mexican food.
The Filiberto's.
My favorite Mexican.
Why
food.
did you go? Was that what? Did you live on 16th Street at that
I
point?
lived just over the Tapatio Cliffs.
Is that when you lived with your mom?
I lived with right the same place,
Okay.
that little apartment.
Oh, your apartment when we started dating. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Womp,
it was literally
womp,
right
womp.
there. And
You know what
and
sucks
You know what?
is,
Why
like,
did
I
you
was
get
like-
busted? Which is ridiculous. Why you got busted? You
Doesn't
took a
matter.
turn too wide.
Yep.
Here's the thing, because that happened to you every time. Now that I turn, I try to get in that first lane that they say you're supposed to go into. Do you know how people go in that first lane?
That's how TJ.
None.
My buddy got pulled over the same thing.
None. Nobody turned. Because here's the thing. Every time I do it,
Look
I
that way.
freak about the curb.
I'd gone to the bank. I'd gone to the burrito place. Got
Nobody
food for
should
that night
ever
and the
turn in
morning.
the first lane. They should turn in the middle lane because that's
life
natural.
happens. You know what? Life happens, guys, and that's okay. So it was on me. I totally own it, and that's totally fine.
Julie's
So,
been with her husband since 18.
ALM, I'm married. You married your prom date? We need more details,
Wow.
motherfucker. So
Are you still married?
I don't even. Is ALW? Are you a girl or boy? I don't know who ALW is.
Neither, but I
So,
love them already.
But my cousin Matt and his wife Angel have been together since I think he was 10th grade and she was 9th grade or something like that. And they've been married for 20
Yeah, they're
years.
so cute.
20. He's older than me. He's like a year
Barely.
older, but a year
Yeah.
or two older than me, and she's like a year young. No, maybe the same age.
we have a
Two beautiful kids
We have
and everything.
we have a
What's that?
Be Smiley. Get rid of them.
B Smiley. I get rid of B Smiley.
George Floyd had fentanyl in his system and his criminal record.
What's your thoughts on
Including robbing a pregnant
JQ?
woman.
Why am I getting rid of B
I
Smiley?
oh, well, we already know this stuff, but get rid of it. Be Smiley. We don't need that shit in our that's not what we're about tonight. ALW, are you still married? Because that's amazing. And they get rid of Sarta. Ooh, they're all coming in. Be Smiley. What's your thoughts on JQ? What's fucking JQ?
Nobody knows what that means, bro.
Sister. I don't know what sex
Anyway,
you are, so we're going
whatever.
for both.
I'm just
But,
letting I don't give a fuck.
I've been to the
Podcast a little
Tapatio
bit.
Cliff Resort. Fucking nice, right, Nico? That shit is nice.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah.
So
DJ
I
said I
will tell
crashed
you.
prom with a few friends. Anybody want to call in? You want to call in? Give me. Send me a message. And
So I
ALM,
married. I was
34
married
years
11
together,
years.
20, ALM said 34 years together, 27 married. We're at 15. No, 17 years together.
So
Coming
I
up on
just-
18 years.
We're at 17 years together. No,
17 years.
17.
Coming up on 15 years together.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 15 years together, 17. We started dating in 05. We got married in 07. Here's the crazy fucking shit sometimes that I think about. So I got married the first time in 1994.
You would be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
14.
how long was that?
Almost 30 years. I'm 2 years
Hashtag
away from
5,
28
carry the
years.
4.
God, I would have jumped off a cliff.
mean, what would you do?
If I was still married to him,
No.
I wouldn't have been married to him. I mean, the whole reason why I moved from a different state was to get away from him.
Sorry, I'm blocking shit.
Okay.
Just take a second.
But I mean,
could you? Okay, so not
could
just
I
that.
have stayed with him? No.
So the interesting thing is
no.
when you go through life, right? And I'm just double checking the feed real quick.
Nope. Couldn't
When you go through life and you're like, okay, so you were married for 11 years. I'm thinking
almost 12 by the time I got
11,
my divorce
12
was
years.
final.
So 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
Right. And then you jumped. When you think about life, you took a chance on jumping into a marriage with me 1 or 2 years later.
5, 6, 7. Yeah. 2
years later.
But we lived together.
I know.
And that was my requirement.
Were you crazy as fuck? Do you think if you were to look back, were you crazy as fuck? I was the same person
I am today. We just had different views of the world and marriage.
I was younger.
Marriage. You were more mature than he was.
You think so?
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. Really?
Yes.
Even by today's standards?
All he thought about was his fraternity brothers.
I never had.
And he might have been gay.
I was. Yes, that's awesome.
I mean, I
never was in a fraternity, and I've never been gay so far. So,
or I like that.
You know,
tomorrow I might find a man that's really fucking hot.
Float your boat. But that's hilarious. But what do you do? I mean, like, no, that's fucking a lot of trust. Like 2 years, I'd be like, if I've been married for a thing. Like I've always said, real quick, okay, you die, you divorce me.
You should get married again.
No, I'm not getting married.
You should.
No, I'm just gonna.
Not if I divorce you. But
I'm going. I'm gonna.
You and I are never gonna get divorced ever.
No, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have all your money, and then I'm gonna go do the Leonardo DiCaprio thing.
You're gonna be a baller.
But I can't afford the boat he's got, so I'm just gonna get like a little.
Can't afford the island either, bitch. But
and I'm just gonna have like some chick from fucking Guatemala sitting on it, right?
I think you should not go Guatemala. I think you should go
Costa Rica
chick because they're fucking beautiful. You should go.
I don't disagree.
Go blonde, blue-eyed, baby. You love blonde, blue-eyed girls. You love them.
But I've been married to a brunette with brown hair for.
Here's the thing.
If I could do it.
Blonde,
could
blue
you
eyes
actually
have been
change?
Blonde, blue eyes have been both of our first choices forever, and then we married the exact opposite of that.
Absolutely, married the opposite.
But
my
if
brother
I had
was the same way. He's like he loves brunettes, and he hooks up or not hooks up, but
he's dating a redhead now, so maybe that's a happy medium.
No, he's dating himself at this point.
Oh, he broke up with her already?
I don't know, but he said he's on his own, so whatever.
So I think that I got married young. Stupid.
ALW said, I have a hot ass man with huge feet.
Oh,
so we know what that means.
He's the romance. He's like the big and thick boys in my books.
Is he a Viking kind of guy?
He's probably 6'4".
That's what we're going.
225.
Big man, 12 inch.
With a V, because I read these books and they explain what boys are supposed to look like.
He's wearing big shoes. Brunettes are the best. I agree. I do think, but see, I grew up I don't know. It's just one of those things.
34 years is amazing, though. I mean, I have friends who are my age and started dating their girlfriend at 16, and they dated like all through, and they're now Pam and Steve. They've been together since they were 16 and 17 years old. And I'm like, that's fucking amazing because they both have to be amazing people to put up with each other.
Right. Absolutely. 100%.
I mean, my parents started dating in high school. My parents were, before my mom died, I think they were married for 60 years. Right, babe? 60, 63, something like that.
65 years. They were together for 65 years.
I think it was 65 years. And I think they were married for like 62 years. But I mean, I love you to the moon. Can you imagine 65 years with me?
Oh, no, I hope to. I absolutely.
Well, we're too old. No, we got married too old for that shit to happen.
No,
we're going to be lucky if we hit 50
years. I'd be 100 years old.
And I'd be 107. So we'll be lucky if we hit 50.
So that's literally, we got married.
We got married late, thank God.
60 years, I'd be 90. So we got married
And
when
I'd
I
be
was 30, you'd be
97,
97.
which could happen
It's
because I
not
want to be
likely.
101.
I'm a smoker.
But you're a smoker and a drinker.
I'm a midnight toker.
Yeah, and
Not really. I don't really smoke weed because I get too fucked up.
not anymore.
But maybe I switch my game up and I become a midnight toker at like noon. And then maybe I just have like a little sip of, a something. Life can change. But Peter Jennings, we have another 9/11. Peter Jennings got back on the tobacco.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to say this. You bought those because cigarettes
They're
are
right
how
over
much?
there.
How much are cigarette packs now?
Getting to be
They've got to be higher now.
No. They're about
Inflation's about to happen, and they've got to go up.
I was just talking to hey.
I mean, be honest. They're like $8.
No, not yet. They're 7 and some change.
So $8.
$7.25.
So we're around down to 7. And when inflation continues to happen,
so I've got some friends around here that like to smoke my cigarettes.
Yeah,
they do help out with the cigarette and beer expense.
Yes,
the fund. But like if I go buy 2 packs of cigarettes and a 12-pack of beer, it's $34.
Which is fucking ridiculous, by the way.
Think about that.
That's a lot. Because you have to think about.
So
a year ago, how much was it when you bought 2 packs of cigarettes
or maybe not half that price,
like
but
$20,
whatever,
$25?
So I've got those. Can you grab that right next to my water bottle?
No.
Anyway,
we don't need it.
White
but
packs.
Have you used them yet?
I've used 2 of them.
How was it?
I don't know. They kind of like burn the shit out of your.
Did you get a buzz?
No, because I was sitting in my chair and I'm like,
"Oh, you're doing it at work though."
I don't know how to work them. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to have Rubes calling.
Oh, Ruben. I get to hear the sexy, sexy voice.
Yep, we got to turn down these goddamn things.
Oh, I hate hearing myself. Let's see. Hold on.
All right, you got me?
You bring him on. I'm going to catch up. Oh.
All right. So, Ruben, I'm going to give you a call here in a second, bro. Let me know.
Nico said a blonde brown eye. I mean, I just like the blonde part, dude. And if you're
here we
tall,
go. We've got Ruben, and we're gonna dial in Ruben.
ALW separatists are the best. I mean, it's just.
What's happening, Ruben? How you doing, bro?
Beth wants them thick boys.
Thick boys.
I mean, should a girl settle for less?
Hey, to each his own. I'm not here to judge your prerogative, which is going to enhance your mental and physical stimulation.
Well, if it's stimulated right, I don't need mental.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Digital stimulation is fine. But the same thing. Is that what we're talking about here?
No,
I'm trying
mental.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to audio.
You're always a day behind, baby. Mental.
Digital,
physical,
auditorial.
Stop. We're just gonna go.
I don't know what the fuck.
Ruben, what's up with you? What you doing now?
Just sitting here, fully nude, covered in Crisco, watching you guys.
That's the only way to do it. I swear to God.
Are you using the floor like a slip and slide? Because I feel like you should be.
Like a steel. Just like.
Unfortunately not, because in the living room I have an area rug. The rest of the house is hardwood floors, but I have the carpet in the living room so the dog won't slip and slide. So I guess I would have to go to another part of the house in order to slip and slide like you mentioned.
You need a specialty area just for naked slip and sliding.
I will put that on a list.
I want one of those.
You know what you could do? I'm just saying, this is quick and easy, right? You go to the Walmart, your local Walmart. We did this.
Get some contractor bags and everything.
No.
Some big trash bags. Tape them up.
Stop it.
Oh,
it's way easier.
He's going to educate us.
You just go get one of those big, giant, like kiddie pools. Like they're like 12-inch deep. Like
that's what she said.
Like 4 feet wide. They cost $15. They're literally like stacked up outside of Walmart.
The baby pools?
Yeah, the baby pools.
Why?
You just lay down there and then he can just do all that, and he's contained himself.
No, that's not nearly as much fun as a slick and slide.
Well, I mean.
I already have one of those.
What he needs to buy is a slip and slide and turn it into a slick and slide.
A slick and that's dumb.
No, it's not. He's looking at me.
I already do have a kiddie pool in the shed outside for summertime activities whenever the niece would come over to play in the pool.
Just go get that.
So,
Bring that in your spare bedroom.
One less purchase, yeah.
Lube it up and just start flopping around.
I guess I will have to make a large Amazon purchase with some KY to get the extra slippiness.
Baby oil. Fuck KY, baby oil. Baby oil up. No, I mean, KY is, okay, I have to figure out how to use my words well and not be embarrassed, but KY is good for,
I don't know what's coming out.
KY is great for penetration lubrication. It is not. It's not great for slick lubrication. You need baby oil. Baby oil your whole fucking body up and take a picture.
Whoa, Beth. I don't know if picture evidence of said act
in the picture.
needs to go.
I need your chest up for like a sliding. I don't need your winky, just the chest up.
You would need an extra small camera lens to fully accentuate the lower portion of my body.
Bullshit with your voice, first of all. So we'll back it up with
got
science.
A big dong. He has.
We'll back it up with science. Right? What size is your foot?
We've
11
to 11.
Okay, so
11 to 11 and a half.
It's a foot to height, right? Okay, so I have a little dick.
You don't have a little big.
Well, I mean, it's not a little tiny dick, but it's not his.
It's not 8 inches and thick.
He and I are he's a little bit tall.
No, he's taller than you.
He's a 5'9" guy.
Ruben, how tall are you?
5'10"-ish.
Okay, so I'm 5'7", right? I got a 5'9" foot. He's got a 5'11" and he's 5'10".
I mean, that's why that's why I was I don't believe the microscope.
I apologize, honey, that I don't have the giant dick, but this guy's good.
So I've never had a complaint to my face. What they say behind my back, I don't care because the deed's already done. So
I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying, like, the bitches need to know you got
I mean, that's why I'm calling bullshit with his voice and his foot side. It doesn't matter his height.
I mean,
a big dick.
I get it.
I may have curled some toes back in the day before I found the Lord.
Before you found the Lord.
Yeah, he was lost.
Is that how you say you haven't gotten laid in a while?
No, he said the Lord was lost and he found him.
No, he said before I found the Lord, but
no, he was going the other way, honey, on that one.
He wasn't. He said before I found the Lord.
The Lord was lost, not him.
Yeah.
Because he got a big weenie?
Because he found the Lord. Because the Lord was wandering around and he fucking
Shut up, bitches. Shut up. All right, Ruben, what you been up to besides having a dirty voice and a big dick?
Whoa. Quite
exact kind of show that I appreciate.
Quite the accusations, but I'll take it. Not much.
Life is
preparing for the weather to get warm to do projects in and around the house.
Where you're at?
Say again.
Remind me where you're at.
I am in western Pennsylvania, just north of the city of Pittsburgh, a small river community.
So it's cold there, yeah?
We're supposed to hit some lower temperatures this evening through the weekend until it gets into the 60s again.
So what's normal this time of year? And when do you get warm?
When is it 85 degrees and we can come fucking visit?
June, July, August would be the 80-degree temperatures that you would be wanting.
That's the minimum for us to come.
No, I don't think that's true. We go to New Hampshire.
Yeah, we have no options because it's where my fucking family's from.
Right.
Fucking whatever. So so June, July, August. That's New England. Yeah.
I mean, it's not humid, right?
It can be humid because I have a bunch of rivers around me in the area. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, Craig
All
wants
right.
to call in too. So Ruben,
Thank you so much.
I love you, love, for
Big
calling
dick.
in.
You're not Big Dick
Big
enough,
Dick
but
Ruben.
you're Big Dick Ruben.
Big Dick
You're
R.
I would say
Big
I'm
dick voice.
averagely pleasing. No, I'm not big dick. I'm averagely pleasing.
Thanks so much, man.
You don't get to make up what I'm saying. So
Cheers.
Big Dick R.
All
Oh,
right.
babe, you hung up on him.
Oh, he hung up on us.
He was like, I'm not taking the Big Dick R.
Alrighty.
Craigers, call us.
Craigers, you got my phone number. Give me a call here. We'll get you guys on my. Hey, you know what? We haven't done in a minute. We haven't done a cheers.
Cheers. I
Guys.
almost went for more whiskey, but I'm trying to learn from every other Saturday morning.
We're probably gonna have to go because I think it's gonna go a little long. It's okay.
So
'cause
we
we're
had
just having
pizza
fun.
earlier. Are you even hungry?
So that's the problem. We've had some pizza. We've got Craigers on. What's going on, dude?
Craigers.
Hang on 1 second. I gotta bring him into the roadcaster.
Craigers. How's your
There
beautiful
we
wife?
go.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Good. How are you, man?
Just doing some chores that I was planning on doing tomorrow, but we're getting some bullshit March snow tomorrow, maybe.
You outside like fucking shoveling? It sounds
No,
like
he's
you're in
doing
outer
some
space.
running around, he said.
Are
Is
you
it for,
driving?
Yeah,
are you driving for work?
Oh, no, I'm just dropped off trash at the old family body shop, you know? So I'm saving about $30 a month right there, you know? Married into a great family there, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you did. We
You
were there.
did.
We understand that shit.
Your wife's family is better than you.
I mean, is that
Pretty much, yeah.
Is that
Your
what
wife's
you
family
want
are
when you?
nicer
I
than
mean,
you.
my
Did they buy all the alcohol at the wedding?
Yeah, me, Jean, yeah, Amy's mom, she bought all the alcohol. I bought.
I'm just talking about the night before because I got hammered the night before the wedding.
Oh,
we were both nights. Let's not lie.
Well, I think we were all pretty much living the dream, living the highlight both
That was
nights.
awesome.
But
Are you guys getting a big ass storm right now? Are you getting ready to get a hit? I think I saw like a potential nor'easter heading up that way.
yeah, some bullshit meteorologist, I hope get wrong kind of thing. Like we had 60s and 50s the last 2 weeks, give or take, and now we're gonna have some snow. And then, like what Ruben said, we're gonna have 50s and 60s here in Maryland next week.
It's fucking
It's
retarded.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded, and I fucking hate living in states like this because I currently live in one. And if I
You
lived in
don't live in
Arizona,
one.
I could fucking I literally saw a video on my goddamn Instagram or my Facebook or something from 4 years ago where I jumped into my pool in my backyard.
Hey, Craig.
Can you listen to me cry about
Um,
my fucking day, please,
Greg's-
for just a
Greg
minute?
is breaking out in vaginas, just so you
Can
know.
you just listen to me and just please
Wow.
appreciate my pain?
So here's the thing.
Okay. Can I get a virtual hug from you?
No, nobody's gonna
Please.
hug you because you're a bitch.
Greg, I just need a
There
little
you go,
hug.
Greg.
I'll take it. Is that an anal hug? Is that the same thing as like?
Sure, yeah.
No.
I mean,
We're gonna have to.
there you go.
Hey, honey, we're gonna have to cut this part out of the show.
Hey, so how is your wife? What is she doing?
What's Amy up to? Yeah, we haven't heard from her in about. Is she in a basement chained up to something?
No, she's in bed right now.
She's
So, if
dead
y'all
right
want,
now,
like,
dude. Come on, man.
No,
You don't
no.
say that on a fucking podcast.
Is she? Is it almost?
Nah.
Is it midnight your time? Right?
Yeah, about 6 minutes or something like that. Yeah.
What time is it?
It's
only
11. It's 10.
Jesus Christ! I think we're gonna end up going to a midnight show.
No,
We're gonna
not.
do a midnight show.
No, we're not.
We're gonna do a midnight show.
No, we're not. Because Beth will walk off like she has before. So, cállate. Hey, Ruben.
But yeah, she's doing fine. You know, she's working. A lot of friends around here are having like baby showers and all that, so we're all getting like,
It's all boring as shit.
oh hey,
So your life.
oh like,
sucks.
oh hey, when are you guys gonna have your kids and blah blah blah. I was like,
No, bitch. I
well,
just ordered $7,000 of fucking hard AF seltzers, and I'm gonna be sterile for the next 7 months.
I mean, people did that when Greg and I got married. I literally started like, we don't know if we're gonna have kids, and people were like, "What?"
No, just become sterile. Just tell everybody you're sterile, and it just makes life way easier.
And then when she
And then
does
they
get
feel
pregnant,
bad
no,
for
then
you.
when she does get pregnant on their plan, it's a
And then they're
miracle.
like, oh, it was
It's
Jericho's.
a miracle. God bless them with
It
a
was
child.
the barn hands, the barn guys, fucking kid. Man, he just fucking be like, whatever. I would never do that.
Oh, God, you guys are stupid. Well, not you guys, Greg is stupid.
It's called planning.
Well,
Planning in advance, honey.
Let him talk.
Go ahead, buddy. Sorry, I didn't let you.
but yeah, man, we're just living a dream.
Are you gonna have kids?
Thinking about. I mean, we want kids. I mean, just for my sake, I kind of want a boy first, so that I can have my son first, and then she can have her daughter. But if we get a daughter first, I'm gonna have to hit up like Ruben or whoever to get
Dude,
some
okay, so you're a human
some like
being.
Army surplus shit.
Okay.
So here's what you do when you have a daughter.
Jesus Christ.
And she gets to be like 15 years old, because this is what my dad did. When
She's not dating, Beth.
No,
She's
when
not
I
dating.
finally could date, because she's going to date, Craig, just so you know.
No, she's not. No,
Every
she's not.
time, even when I had a boyfriend for a year and a half, I dated the same boy for a year and a half. Every time he picked me up, my dad would be cleaning his shotgun, and he would say, David, what time does she has to be home by? And he was like, 11:30, sir. And he's like, and what happens if you don't bring her home by 11:30? He's like, I'm gonna die.
Click, clack.
And I was like, Daddy, come on. But I was home by 11:15. Here's the thing. By 11:15, I probably had already had it. I mean, I didn't have sex till I was in college, but
Thank
I
God.
probably already
You were so
had
pure back
a little bit of fun by
And then you
11:15.
got married, and then like life.
No, and then I went to college, and I was like, we're gonna do this right, bitches.
I mean, Craig, were you honest with God
Shut up, bitch.
for 12 years before you got married?
Gravy.
Goddamn right you weren't. You were a normal human being. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Craigers, thank you so much. I am so excited that he was literally the first motherfucker that posted that he got the hard AFs delivered to him. You got the
So
hard
I was the
AFs
first one.
Go ahead.
So let me set the record straight real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I was the first one to post. However, Reed
Right.
was technically Reed White. He was the first one to actually get it. He just wasn't there to drink it first.
No, I agree. I said the first one, the post. So that's fine.
So
Between Beth and I, we had, so when we did we did the pre-show for when we were in Austin, we got to taste the lemon lime and the blue
Berry or blue.
I call it the blue.
I didn't like either of them.
Berry.
I only like the peach one.
I like both of those, but okay, what are your honest opinions? Give it. Let's go.
I'm not buying
Let's
it.
go.
I'm not doing it.
Beth
I
doesn't
didn't
like
like
it.
I didn't. I feel like there was so much alcohol in it. It ruined the taste of it.
It's 8%ers, so it's a very heavy alcohol. What do you think, Craig?
So
Yes,
I would
okay.
say I was like really like, oh, I can't wait for the strawberry shortcake. So I had that first.
Yep.
It's good. It's just not like what I was expecting. Then I had the blue raspberries, and I was like, oh,
That
this
one.
is my new number.
Yep.
This is my new number one. And then today I had the peach and just like all this other shit. And then I was like, ooh, maybe my peach is my number one. Like, so maybe after I get back home, I'm gonna.
So mine
Finally,
is the blue raspberry,
Yeah.
but somebody was saying that the blue, the strawberry whatever should be called the strawberry cheesecake instead of the strawberry shortcake because it's got this like little funky taste. Makes
I
sense.
think they
Yeah.
have a funky taste. But so here's what's funny. So
Peach, not my
apparently,
Peach never became my favorite. Like Peach was out of the order.
and I like
But
peach
you have to
the
keep in
most.
mind,
But I
got
guess
shut off by
hold
Austin
on.
Talley
So
at the fucking bar. drinking.
you should have. You fuck. You were fucking wasted.
But you were the one that supported me in all my ways.
I
So
did.
don't be an asshole.
Well, I can't help it. But
All right, we're gonna let you go, Craigers, man. You have a great night. We love you.
Love you, Craigers.
Dude.
Tell your wife hi.
Love you guys too.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah,
Tell Amy we love you. All right. We'll get somebody else.
Yeah, we'll do.
So hold on, before we get somebody else on. It's really funny. So, so Jess didn't have sex till college either, and somebody
Jesus
said,
Christ, Jess, you didn't have. Who does that?
I didn't have sex till college. It was amazing.
I had sex at like 14 years old.
Well, because all you do in New Hampshire is drink and fuck.
Yeah,
yes.
But
But there was something. Hold
then
on.
again, we have meth friends for. No, never mind.
You have meth friends. I don't have meth friends. But Nico said, how many ladies did Beth date in college? I have never been with a woman.
Ladies? Oh no, ladies or dudes?
Ladies.
How many ladies
have I dated?
No. So when? Okay. So give the time frame when you went to college. Like give.
What does that matter?
I think it kind of matters.
It doesn't matter.
It's not as common as. Okay, so the idea
it's
is
always been common to be a lesbian if you're a lesbian. You didn't have a time frame to be like, I'm a lesbian.
No, what I'm saying is like, wouldn't it be more common now?
Nope.
Do you want me to turn up your mic a little?
Turn it up.
Good.
I'm good.
Okay. So the other thing is the reason I say that is like, is it more?
Here's why I could never date a woman, because I can't eat vajayjay.
Understood.
Period.
Understood.
Could
so you're
not do
You're
it.
not going to be gay. That's fine.
So I
Maybe
did have a girlfriend. No.
Maybe bisexual. If somebody's.
I'm not going to be gay. I would have to be bisexual because I like weenies. But I did have a girlfriend.
But you can take a girl digitally doing some stuff. Like, is that gay? I don't know if that's bisexual.
That's not gay, babe. Quit saying gay. It's not gay that I would want to be with another woman, even though I like men. It's bisexual.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
But
I'm 40.
Are you fucking retarded? Yes.
I'm functionally retarded, so I don't think I'm fucking
really
retarded.
good.
I think I'm functionally retarded.
But I did have a girlfriend. So here's what's funny. I had a girlfriend.
Are you guys still hanging in there? How the fuck do we still have 17 people hanging on this goddamn thing? We appreciate all of you. You know what you can do? You can go out to the bar is open on this little page, and you can hit the goddamn little thumbs up, and press you like it. If you don't like it, then fucking press the thumbs down. I really don't give a shit, but I appreciate it if you press that. But you can also go out to the bar is open with Beth and Greg, and you can go out to Instagram and Facebook. We post all the shows. Like and subscribe. Check all those out.
Hey, so Ruben hit on. He's like, sometimes, Beth, you just have to breathe through your nose and take one for the team.
Is that like because you're gagging on a dick, or what does that mean?
Because you're a fucking idiot sometimes. Oh, look, trash night. So here's the thing. I would love something to
completely different.
I would love to figure I could be one of those women. Like I have plenty of friends that have been like with a woman who are straight ladies, but
that's fine. I'm totally fine with it.
I would love to have been one of those girls.
I don't have.
If I have to reciprocate, I can't do it.
You just don't want to go down on a girl?
Nope.
You don't have any issue? Or not any.
I have no urge or need to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand why boys want to do it.
Like go down on a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's something primal.
I know. You tell me that every time. I'm like,
there's something
You're like,
primal.
I'm like, no.
Like primal. How do I adjust this mic just right? There's something primal.
I mean, you're making it sound
we
hot.
loved guys.
Don't
generalize,
because not all boys like to do that.
Okay. Heterosexual
No, that's not true either. Because some boys just don't like to do that.
No. Okay, then get fucked. A dude like me likes to go down on a girl like you. That is very whatever into me,
song, right?
And I want to eat your pussy. And
now you're getting too graphic.
So how the fuck do you?
Beep, back up.
Right? If I'm gonna go like, what do you want me to say? Like, okay, I gotta be all that. No, get fucked with all your goddamn political correctness. Like, no, right?
Katie said the trick is consistently wiping your face on her thumb.
What does that mean? Oh, just like because you're just so wet, you gotta wipe it off.
That's awesome.
That's on the girl though. That's not on the guy. That's
but
not on the guy.
The wetter you are, the guys like it, right? Like it's.
I mean, it gets to the point where you're like, if I'm choking out, Like, I don't want you peeing
Julia
on me.
says her husband says the same thing, and I'm like,
You know what? I told you this is gonna be a fucking midnight
this
show.
is why we got the bad rating.
I don't give a fuck.
We got the
We got
bad
a
rating
bad
'cause
rating
that
for
chick
some
was
because
like, these
she-
are
that bitch-
obnoxious assholes.
You know what?
Her name was Karen.
No, it was heavenly.
Fabulous.
It was fabulous, heavenly sunshine branch. Oak tree.
PJ said, and here we go.
So the idea is this, right? So we go back to life.
Oh, it's almost Davey's birthday. Happy birthday, baby.
Davey, happy birthday. Is his birthday tomorrow morning?
$65 for gas just now is what Craig said.
Who wants to call? Who wants to
Wow.
call him? We need
Craig,
to,
what was the
Hey, is oh fucking
Ruben said you want your pee like a wait, what?
is Jess still on? We need an update from Jess. She's still on.
Whatever you eat. It gets... Well,
You okay, honey?
he just said you taste like what you eat. Is basically what he said.
Taste what you eat. What?
Yeah.
All right, so let's
The ladies
can we
taste
do
like whatever
real
they
quick,
eat.
fun our feel goods.
Yeah, Julie, I'd love Julie. She's like, then she's on the wrong show. She can fuck off. Amen, sister. It was still kind of funny that she like
Who?
the chick from the earlier when you read it. She's like, if you like inebriated idiots with
Oh, that day.
what
I read. Yeah.
whatever, ever,
You know what?
ever,
The
ever.
fun part about this whole goddamn show is that it literally is called The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. And the point of our whole show has been we're coming up on literally 3/24/2020 is when we started the show. This made, and
You're banging shit.
the whole point was like this.
Amen.
We go to
Jessica.
the bar and we hang out, we talk bullshit, and then your dumbass friend talks to your dumbass
What
friend.
here
and your dumbass
sober? I said I
And
was
the
like,
there's
she
nothing
apparently-
factually true about any of this unless I tell you this
I
is
sourced it
factually
because
true.
normally it's just stories that we talk about, right?
I find shit from
Especially on Fridays.
all over the place. And that's
Excuse
the
me.
whole goddamn
Ruben
fun part
already
about
heard
it.
me burp tonight. He does not need
So
to hear me do it
the
again.
idea of this is we're coming up on 2 years, right? So, and we're also coming up on 200 episodes, which is kind of cool, right? So we've got like another 3
Julia paid
months
$110
for what?
for a full tank.
That's my truck.
Fuck.
But so in Texas,
In Texas, they stop you at $90.
$100 at HEB.
Oh, was 100 at HEB?
Well, yeah, I haven't.
I
had
don't
max
get
it.
that either. They're like,
It's just
they can't
it's
possibly afford
pre-credit.
more than 100. So,
So,
do
hey,
you do the debit or the credit? I told you
I
debit.
do debit. I always do.
Then
Debit.
try credit.
No
do
credit. It's
opposite.
gonna shut it off.
Maybe not.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. None of that matters, and I understand all of you guys, and I understand all of that. So, what the idea is, this is like we have to start getting together and thinking about like, hey, how can we, if shit goes crazy, how do we keep together? How do we keep?
Thank
groups
you, Ruben,
together?
for correcting me, by the way.
Does that make sense? Like, how do we keep ourselves together? We have to have this voice. We have to have you guys call in. We have to have what's happening in your area and what's happening in your area and like literally talking about those things. Because I think the voice of your Julia's up in
Washington.
Washington, right? We're down in Southwest Texas. Or Southeast Texas.
Worlds of
right?
different. I mean,
It's
very
huge.
different.
It's huge difference. Like, what are the impacts that you're seeing on your and talking about those sorts of things, right? And then we have Gigi, who's out in LA and like the San Francisco area or wherever she is.
$7 a gallon now, right?
Yeah,
California?
in LA, it's a fucking amazing thing. Like, you're like, what the fuck? But then I have my family out in Boston, you know, and they're like $5.50, right? But they live on heating oil, right? And they have to have 500
And
gallons of heating oil.
expensive. It's expensive. now.
Right?
It was expensive before.
So think
all
about
this
those
shit
kind
started
of
happening.
things. LA.
Hey,
there you go.
you said it right there today. You were like, thank goodness you got a $15 raise. for people who work in fast foods because now you're back to $12.
You equal out. Like, you're lucky you got that, because if you didn't get that fucking $6 raise.
Julie said, I love you, and you're idiots. Thank you.
So, anybody want to call in? If you want to call in, you want to have a quick chat.
Julia, you should call in. We haven't talked to you since we saw you in Austin.
Give me a call. You got my goddamn phone number.
Katie, 439 isn't bad. And she's in New York, right? That's not bad for New York. I think.
Julie said tacos in LA. Davey said H&A 2000.
I mean, what's a taco in LA though? I think taco in LA is different from
this
taco
in fucking Dana Point.
Ugh.
I
hate fish.
I love Dana Point.
I know.
I'm gonna start calling people. Lloyd, is Lloyd still on?
I so have to pee, babe.
Julia,
I have to pee so badly.
Go ahead and pee. Let's go around. There's a bathroom right over here.
See what happens when you go an hour and a half?
Hey, so you go to
we're going on
Julia,
2 fucking hours.
Julia, I will text you my number here in just a second. I'll message you.
I gotta get back to Outlander.
But what we'll also do. 1 second. We had numbers together, didn't we?
Messenger audio.
All right, there we go. Are we on? Except, I have no idea if this is working. Julie, you're on. I have no idea if this is working. Nope, it's not working. Gotta kill that. Cancel. Sorry. I think that just killed my entire audio. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Anyway, sorry, Julia. I'll get you. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I know the primary rule of podcasting is do not have downtime. All right. So there we go. All right. So good deal. Thank you, Davey. Thank you, Craig. So I just sent
Unknown caller.
Right. So we got, all right. There we go. We've got Julia. You there, Julia? Julia? Hello? Hang on 1 second. I might have fucked something up. Yep. I definitely fucked something up. There we go. You should be on.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, hello.
There's always something about, oh, hello. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I love you. Julia, you're one of my favorite
up?
people in the entire goddamn world. I want to come
I
to
love you
Seattle.
guys.
Hang on. Wait, Beth's coming.
Please do.
Beth's getting back up on the, she had to pee because, we've been on.
No.
We're going on 2 hours. We're going on 2 hours and 10 minutes now. 2 hours and 50
Is
minutes.
it the first time she peed this whole time?
Oh, yeah. She was holding that.
Oh my
So
God.
we got Julia on.
It was amazing.
You know what? We're going to compete. We're going to go to midnight.
No, we're
We're
not.
going to midnight.
Mm-mm.
God damn it. We're going to midnight.
Nope.
So, Julia, hi.
It's only 9:10 here, and right now I am cooking steak.
What do what
Cooking
kind of steak?
What are you having with your steak?
How are you cooking your steak?
Salsa, and then
Grilling or?
no, it's in a cast iron pan with like a shitload of butter and a fuck ton of garlic.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know Julia, she's an amazing woman.
Because we were dancing our asses off.
Find
We
yourself,
were.
just the
That
two of you.
picture, Bev, is on my fridge.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's on my fridge.
It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Julia's an amazing woman. Her husband's an amazing
Aw.
dude. And
Yes, he is.
Puncher's chance, please, in my cup.
You want a little screwball?
Nope. Puncher's chance.
Oh, you want a little
Yeah.
puncher's?
Ooh.
So you're cooking steak. What are you having with
Yeah.
your
How are
steak?
you cooking your steak on what thickness?
Cast iron pan.
I already
You need details.
Yeah, cast iron with butter and garlic and thyme, and
Oh,
it's crispy and delicious and it's rare.
Is it
because
in
that's the
a,
way steak
you
should
guys
be
eat
eaten.
late like
Iron,
we
did you
do.
say?
That's what she said. Yeah, you guys eat like we eat late. You
9.
eat late, huh?
What
Yeah,
time is it?
yeah, we just get busy and there's too
9
much
o'clock.
shit to do, and then we end up cooking late.
That's how we are.
Well, and then like I work till 4:30. Greg works till 6. I go to the gym. he's here till I go to the gym. So like the earliest we ever eat dinner is literally like 9:00. But Tuesday, Thursday, it's like 9:30, 9:45. Wednesdays, Fridays, it's 11:00.
We haven't eaten dinner yet.
Not yet. We had
our
pizza.
neighbor brought.
Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
A neighbor
What?
brought.
Oh, are you
pizza.
sizzling?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, Gigi's on now. When did Gigi get on?
She was on a little.
She got on a little bit ago.
Yeah,
and then she said tacos in LA. And Greg, you said it wrong. It's from Letterkenny. It's tacos in LA.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Tacos in LA. It's from Letterkenny.
Why?
You gotta say it like they're pretentious and fancy. LA.
LA. I don't eat tacos anywhere in California.
Dude,
there.
Seriously. No, it's just.
Dude, come to Washington so you can have the tacos here.
There's one place.
I don't eat fish tacos. I'm a Hispanic woman.
No, not fish tacos.
Thank God.
There's we have like fucking 8 food trucks in our tiny little town, and they're all delicious. We have Mexican food. We got a new papusa truck. It's so good.
Is Gigi in Canada?
No, she's up.
No,
she's skiing.
I'm in
LA.
Canada.
No, she's up skiing.
She's Canada right now.
She's up. No, she's up skiing.
Oh, I'm just drunk.
And quoting Letterkenny, and that's a Canadian show. So
she's out skiing right now.
It's so cold.
Wow.
Are you cold? Are you guys getting snow or anything?
Here?
Yeah.
No. Although I did wake up yesterday and it was 20 degrees, and I'm like, what the fuck? When did this happen?
Wow.
The fuck?
What
and
was
then
the
today it was like 55.
Oh, okay.
The same
in the morning it was like 40.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was it's just been weird. Our weather's bipolar here.
What would you like to happen? What are you gonna do for the rest of summer, Julia?
It's not.
You want to come down here?
What
You
are
want
you
you and your
for
husband want to
summer?
come down here?
We do want to go back to. We're gonna go back to Austin at some point this summer. We do know that. So
just make sure you tell us.
I don't know when.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, so when the new studio opens, I want to try to go for all the tetherball peeps, right? But we'll see when that happens.
But if you want to come down, hang out, Castro, what do you want to say?
So hold
You're
on.
doing
I'm
me
laughing
the,
because Jessica said my neighbor's taqueria was once shut down by the health department, but now they're doing great. Taqueria, regardless of the score, meant it was delicious.
What does that taco? I don't understand.
It's like a
what does that
I don't
mean?
know. Jessica, how do we translate? Taqueria is like a taco stand.
Yeah, it's just
It's like,
how do we say that, Julia?
you know that shit's gonna be good. Like it's dedicated to tacos. It is a store dedicated
so the
to
only
tacos.
people that know that
Probably better than
about
Filiberto's,
Filiberto's are from Phoenix, and then
No.
that's the rest of the world. Done. Hey, Julia, we love you very much. Thank you so much.
Wait, I love you too.
Kick off.
Bye.
Hey, girl, we'll see you
Cheers.
hopefully soon. I love you.
All right.
Bye, baby girl.
All right, we got time for one more call. Who wants to give us a call? You know what?
Hold on.
Castro, can we
Gigi
go
loves the snow. I've never heard anyone say, I love
I love
you.
snow.
So here's the thing that I will tell you about snow. Okay, so when we lived in Colorado, it didn't snow. It was just fucking freezing.
No, it snowed and then
because it was too cold. It snowed like for one day and then be freezing like 22, 15.
Yeah,
I don't feel like
true.
it snowed as much as it used to because global warming. But we go to Breckenridge, right? We go to Breckenridge springtime every year for our skiing trip. And normally while we're there, we get great day weather and then it snows at nighttime and great day weather.
Right.
By day 4, I'm
done with
over it. I want flip-flops and tank tops. So I can that's why we did not last long in Colorado Springs. We lasted 3 years and then I was like, I'm done. I'm done being cold.
Right.
I'm done being like needing a shower every time. Filiberto's. Nico said, I am not a Filiberto's fan.
Robbie said thumbs down to Filiberto's. Motherfucker.
So did
you're 22 years
Nico
old.
said he's not a Filiberto
you
fan.
You get a bacon, egg, and cheese burrito.
I'm with you
and
guys.
then you get a all chicken burrito, and you get all the and you get 2 of them.
Shut up, white boy.
One's for a night and one's for a day. See how I just went all Mexican on that.
Actually, you sounded like the guy from Princess Bride.
I did, didn't I? I absolutely
did. I am Montego Montoya. You kill my father, prepare to die.
Oh, my name is Inigo Montoya. I prepare to kill your father. So
Stupid.
sorry.
I am.
But you know what?
Literally,
it is
when we went to
11:17.
Filiberto's, I got a bait and
literally
cheese
been
burrito.
doing this for 2 hours and 17 minutes.
We're wrapping it up, yeah, baby.
So this is the
You got to
key.
feed the kids still,
We have to feed ourselves. So
or
we
the
got a
kids,
couple-
the fur babes. Add beans to any breakfast burrito. Yes, Robbie. I'm 100% there.
So today in history, 2011, Fukushima nuclear disaster happened. What were you watching? You know where I the fuck was? I was in Stephanie's living room.
My Steph?
We had traveled from Colorado down to
A warmer land.
and we were watching, and I was like, "Oh my god, the end of Japan is happening." And that's exactly what it was. It was fucking terrible. So we were on vacation. So where are you
Hey,
guys?
can we share our feel goods? Because my feel goods amazing. Please.
Yeah. So
Then
we're
let
gonna
me
get
share
back
my
to-
feel good.
So your feel good is.
Ukrainian Airbnb.
Do I need to share something?
No, I will just talk about it. So here's what's happening because people
right.
want to figure out how to support the Ukrainian citizens, right?
Yeah.
And when I told you this, you're like, what are they going and they're staying there? I'm like, well, of course not. They can't stay there, but they are booking Airbnbs so that either the owner of the Airbnb has some income coming in right now.
Okay, so real quick, are these Airbnbs in
Yes.
the Ukraine?
In Ukraine,
What do you?
please stop. Well, you're ahead. They're not going to come travel there. They're
No
booking
shit.
this and they're giving this people money
Why?
to support.
All those buildings are gone.
They're not supporting city or Airbnb owners where it's already been blown up. They're going to the outside.
Listen,
Just
I'm
go with
listening.
it, motherfucker,
listening.
and quit ruining my feel good.
I'm listening.
So they're supporting Airbnb owners so that they can either provide income for people who are no longer getting income,
Okay.
providing a space for people who are now refugees from their
Thank
home
you,
of
Julia.
city. What?
She said no. They're giving money directly to the people. Thank you.
Directly to the people. Or they're now starting, like there's an Airbnb fund that you can book through someone and they're giving that money directly to the military
All right, cool.
to help support their cause. So here's the ridiculous thing. This woman booked, she paid for a whole week, $22 a night.
So it's in theory, like I can just book it for 5 nights right now.
You have to find the right place. You have to find the right person.
You're not going to go stay there.
No, you're not. You're giving your money. You're just giving
That's
them
right.
the money to
Right.
either
So
support
it's a virtual
themselves,
money, like
give somebody to come stay, or support the army. They have raised over, I have to tell you,
I think
at
you
some
said
point,
like $100 million, something.
No,
like
and
$40
not,
million, something like that, right?
I'm going to tell you, I think it was like,
It was a bunch of money. I know it was big money.
it's like $60,000 on like 3 days.
60,000.
In 3 days. And that's a lot of money for them. So that
LW said, "Rage, Beth, rage."
the bookings that gross nearly $2 million.
I knew it was like a million.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not about, it's not, and they had
Totally fine with that.
conversations. They were like, hey, we're not coming. So if you have refugees, give them our room for the night for however long they need it.
Okay, so again, I agree with 100% what you're saying. That's cool. Airbnb, like being a. So there's amazing things happening, and this is a humanitarian crisis. I don't give a fuck. I talked about this last week, right, where I got called a fascist for the first time in my life, right? And I go,
that boy was an idiot.
and I was like, whatever. So, but the idea of this, there are like people coming from Poland and women and
they're going to Poland, you mean?
hang on a second. People in Poland coming to the borders and leaving like their baby, what do you call them? Like carts. I don't have kids, so I don't know what the fuck they're called. Like
Don't
car
make me cry,
seats.
bitch.
What do you call them? Castro, pay attention for 2 seconds.
A stroller.
Strollers. Yeah, thank you.
Gravy.
They're leaving like 20 or 30 or 40 of those around, right? You are over there.
I
Like,
can't figure out what the fuck my thing is doing. But
leave
yes.
it alone. Doesn't matter. So they're leaving all of those.
Yes, Jess. Oh.
I'm going to pull those so hard later.
Now I'm in front of you. It's annoying, huh?
Anyway.
Okay.
So
anyway, so they're leaving their strollers.
So what they're doing is they're bringing in, like when kids, so all of the people, like the Polish people and everybody from everywhere else is coming in to support them.
Right.
And they're, leaving diapers and all this shit because it comes down to like, it's just normal people trying to get away from that stuff. So nonetheless, all right. So I think we lost it.
We didn't lose it, but
Castro's done. I'm done.
Here's the thing.
Doesn't matter.
I love the Airbnb thing because they're either
Doesn't matter. No, go ahead.
shut your mouth for a moment before I kill you.
Yeah, you're not gonna kill me.
They're either supporting a small business person who is renting their house out or giving a space for somebody to come who is trekking across the country to get to Poland.
Yeah.
Or they're giving it to the army.
Right.
And that's just good, dude. That's good. It's ridiculous how here's the thing about today. We can help in ways we've never been able to help before. Yeah, the government can do whatever they think is right, which is usually wrong, but this is how civilians like you and me can support.
What government? Where are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about our government. Like Biden comes out and say, we're no longer taking bullshit from Russia, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck you, dude, whatever. You're an idiot. But you and I can make a difference for figuring out.
With what?
By giving people money to people who will directly affect anyone that comes in contact with them. So shut the fuck up and take it.
Okay.
You're an asshole. Love you. Not much, but I love you.
Oh, you love me.
You're an idiot. You just ruined my whole story again. You do that every time.
Stop it. You're not ruling everything. You're good. I understand exactly what you're trying to say. We're good. We love you. We're going to go out of here because
he's going to be dead in 5 minutes.
I'm going to be dead in 5 minutes. You know what? Go check out The Bar is Open Lombard with Beth and Greg on all the places. And that's it. Ian, come get a beer. Evan Haley, we love you. Castro, you're a good person. You try to be a good person sometimes.
I don't like you.
You drink a lot of whiskey, though. We have to judge you. And,
stop while you're heading. Just end the show.
I'm just
stop now.
I love all of you guys.
Bye, guys.
Love you. Fun fucking time. And I was giving you a little bit of a hard time, but no, it is.
End the show,
There's
idiot.
a lot of hard times that are going on right now, and we'll just kind of all get through it. So it's been a really long show. It's 2.5 hours. We love you. Thank you so much. I'm surprised you even made it this far.
You're exhausting.
And then I was watching you fail, and it wasn't a failure. It was a love.
End it.
I love you. All right. Cheers, guys.
Bye, guys.
Fucking next. Maybe you may never see me again.